great day to be alive on this Tuesday. Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. My name is Ben Brust, and I'm not going to lie, I was going through the closet today, and it just was one of those days where I just looked at this Milwaukee Brewers quarter zip, and I just felt gratitude for the year that was, and I wanted to give them some due today. Just as an aside. Kyle Wallace, Packer backer, dressed in blue or black?
This is black. You're blind, huh?
Well, no, like it's two shades of black. You kind of see what I'm seeing, Brad?
Well, there's like cloth black and leather black.
Yeah. Handsome, right? Very handsome.
It looks slightly faded, but yeah, handsome.
You can see a little navy in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy how black can fade to almost navy with the sun.
Yeah.
The sun's 90 million miles away, and it can impact colors.
It
crazy.
It is crazy.
Stat of the day.
Nuts.
Stat of the day.
I mean,
90 million miles?
It's 90. I believe 90 million miles away, and the fact that if I go outside in it and I don't put on sunscreen,
it's gonna
a tomato. It's gonna make my skin red in 15 minutes. That's crazy.
That's why none of this makes sense.
Why doesn't it make sense?
Because like if
it's 90 million miles away,
how did it all happen that like we were able to breathe air? Like how is it all perfect that we can like live? I feel like 80 million things had to go right. You know what I mean? Like for the sun to be 90 million miles away and for us to live in the temperature that like is bearable for us over the last 2,000 plus 10,000, however long years.
I'm going to butcher this, but I read like a faith-oriented book, and it said that the likelihood that everything were to be as is like one, like just to stay in life, it's like 1 to like 500 zeros. Like, you know, like of a decimal place.
I
It's
believe
statistically
it, like,
impossible
like,
for us to be doing all that we're doing right now.
How when you breathe air, like how is there the perfect amount of oxygen for you to breathe?
That's how we survive. If it wasn't, that's why we can't go to other planets, because we wouldn't survive.
But that's the point.
Our bodies, whatever, it adapted to this. I don't know.
You know, it's fascinating.
You know what also is crazy? Today, so
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, Alex Strofe run the show. 800-990-3776. It's just crazy that we're alive thoughts right now.
What's going on?
If we're going to do this,
what's going on?
Today I was changing Will's diaper, like my baby.
Yeah.
And I was like, I looked at his eyes, and I'm like, bro, your eyes and grew inside Alexi's stomach.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Well, not
Did you really say
stomach.
bro?
Right?
Bro.
You called your son, bro.
Bro.
Will you call your son bro when he's old enough to talk?
If a bro moment
chill out,
arises. Bro. Yeah, bro. Gotta calm him down. Pull back the reins.
This is gonna make me maybe faint having this conversation, but like it's true. Like
it's crazy.
So many things had to happen so that like we could just.
What were you guys doing before the show?
You're right though.
I know what Ben was doing.
Crazy to think about.
What was Ben doing?
You know he was rubbing himself.
Okay,
rubbing himself.
A little more context. I slept on the couch 2 of the last 4 nights, not because I'm in trouble, but just because I can't get my butt up off the comfy couch, and my neck is all. So I have some of this CBD balm.
Oh.
And so that's what Kyle was getting at. Because, yes, I've been rubbing it on my neck. My neck is shot. 800-990-3776. Carbless talking text line. Any fun facts that you want to share with us based off the start of the show, you can absolutely do so.
I think Tim's text on the Carbless talking text line is beautiful, but it says, Brad, that is why a dual universe is patently impossible. Impossible for one, double impossible for two.
Oh, wow.
That's good. That is good. Wow.
It's improbable.
I mean, just I chat GPT.
Light from the sun takes 8 minutes to get to Earth.
Dang.
8. So the Earth could explode and we wouldn't know for 8 minutes? We're still feeling the
damn, Brad! Now for the next 8 minutes, I'm just be crapping myself.
I'm not. It is what it is. I'd rather go
any moment,
fast.
you could have your last 8 minutes. That is wild. I mean, I just... Do you ever think about the stars, too? Because when they say the stars, it's like, oh, that star is...
Millions of
100 million
galaxies.
light years away. So you're telling me that the light that we're seeing, if somebody 100 million light years away were to take a big mega microscope or a telescope and look at us, they would see dinosaurs on the planet?
Why?
Because what they see, if something is 100 million light years away, right?
How could you see anything?
And they can see something at the speed of light. They would be seeing what was 100 million years ago on Earth today.
Well, that's how that works.
So they'd see dinosaurs.
Is that true? Can anyone confirm what he just said?
I've heard that before. I mean, again, I
I gotta be
confirm
honest. This feels like high school history.
And we are seeing something from 100 million years ago. We're seeing the light that glimmered 100 million years ago. Think about that to make you feel
That's
small.
what they tell me.
Whew.
You know, I think the Earth is flat, so.
Oh, good one, Kyle. Ha, 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 ha.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, what a world. Okay.
It is a crazy world that we live in.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
It does feel like already it is Thursday of game week and Thursday of the work week. It's kind of nice.
That's true. Everybody's here tomorrow?
So, yes, we are. Proud of everyone.
Hey, look at us.
Now, this was
Can't wait to eat on Thursday.
This was a discussion we were having about the Green Bay Packers, and you can get rid of the X-Files music strobe or turn it up.
Banger.
When you think about the Green Bay Packers and the Micah Parsons trade, this is a conversation where it's like this is a true argument, but like it almost feels weird that you can have this argument. Is Micah Parsons more important than Jordan Love? 800-990-3776, the Carbless Talking text line. I would love for you to put that on Twitter at KBNESPN. Is Micah Parsons more important to the Green Bay Packers' success than Jordan Love?
It's a crazy question. And if we're looking specifically at this season, not like the franchise, because you need a franchise quarterback for like 10 years, but if you're saying who's more important to this team, Jordan Love or Micah Parsons, I'm leaning Micah Parsons, and I'm utterly stunned by it. I'm stunned that I would ever pick any player over your franchise quarterback, who I believe Jordan Love is a top 10 NFL quarterback. So the problem is Micah Parsons is a top 10 player of any position and top 10 impactor of any position in the NFL. I just think about this team. And if you were to remove Micah Parsons, let's just say he's going to take a mini sabbatical and say, you know what, I'm going to take a break the rest of the year. I'm going to rejoin you in 2026. If Jordan Love did that or Micah Parsons did that, I think losing Micah Parsons would be more impactful negatively to this team, leading me to believe that Micah Parsons is more important. This team, without Micah, would have almost no pass rush. That means the secondary would be more exposed. The impact level of what he brings to the defense would be completely gone. And on the offensive side of the ball, Jordan Love's been really good, but if you throw Malik Willis in there, I think you could put a game plan together to score some points. So I'm stunned I'm saying this, but I think Micah Parsons is more important than Jordan
Cody
Love.
chimes in. Nobody ever said offense wins championships. 800-990-3776. Is Micah Parsons more important than Jordan Love? And this isn't like we're like...
They're both great.
They're both great, but it's just, this is speaking to the impact and I think what everyone's been craving for such a long time, and the Packers have Micah Parsons. You sent us a picture of Micah getting triple teamed. Legitimately. 3 guys were on the guy.
3 guys.
And then everyone's in one-on-one battles getting blocked.
Yeah, I love that. Me and my dad were watching the game on Sunday, and he's not like super intense in football. He likes football. I'm like, look at it takes 3 guys, like a guard, a tackle, and a running
And he
back.
still gets pressure.
And it's like he's still pushing them back. And so with this, yes, Brad, you say you're amazed by saying this, but when we got Micah Parsons, we all got super excited because we understood that he is one of the most elite pass rushers that the NFL has to offer. It is T.J. Watt, it is Micah Parsons, and it is Myles Garrett, and everybody else. That is how dang good Micah Parsons is. He's a disruptive force for the Green Bay Packers. So, yes, it doesn't take anything away from what Jordan Love is. And y'all know I love me some Jordan Love, but Micah Parsons is absolutely a game changer for this defense. What he allows for the Packers to do is he forces teams to have to over game plan for him. We saw the impact that he had against the Detroit Lions in week 1. Where you had him chasing down Jared Goff and disrupting that offense. You saw when Jaden Daniels was running away, he was looking behind him, looking for where is Micah Parsons at. He has 20 QB hits this year, 60 pressures, and 10 sacks to go along with it. And this guy is literally in Reggie White type breadth of when you talk about conversation. Him and Reggie are the only 2 players in their first 5 seasons to have 10 sacks or more.
Wild.
So that is the type of guy, and that is the type of presence that you have. Reggie White was ridiculous, and Micah Parsons is absolutely ridiculous as well. So yes, Micah Parsons is the most important important football player on the Green Bay Packers team. Malik Willis has showed us already. When he gets in there with a game plan behind Matt LaFleur, the Green Bay Packers don't miss a beat. They have not missed a beat when Malik Willis is in there. Now, does that mean Malik can lead you to a championship? Absolutely not. But if Jordan Love was gone from the offense can still find a way to win. If Micah Parsons this season was gone from this defense, you're probably getting gashed and you're probably not getting any pressure. He is a difference maker.
What's crazy about Micah Parsons is he just got 10 sacks after 11 games, but the first game he hardly played, right? He just got traded coming off that back injury.
Back
injury. Did you
injury.
see what he said after that? He said CeeDee Lamb used to say 1,000 yards is the minimum. And so his belief is 10 sacks is a minimum. Like, that is the minimum amount of production that I expect out of myself in any given year. Anything more than that is more, but like at a minimum, 10 sacks. And I think to myself, wait a minute, the Packers haven't had double-digit sack years in quite some time. I think it's since
did Clay ever have double digit, or was it Aaron Campman?
Oh, in 2019, the Smith brothers.
Yeah, that's right. The Smith brothers. But it happens infrequently, right? Like, we remember the last time it happened because that's how infrequently it happened. But he's saying that's my floor. That's my low level of expectation.
And he gets
that's
paid
remarkable.
like that, too. Zadarius had 12.5 snacks in 2020.
That's expecting greatness.
Snacks or sacks?
Sacks. He probably had a lot of snacks, too, especially he's retired now.
We did learn from Brian Balaga how much he had to eat to keep on weight, which was crazy.
Man,
all right.
Preston did well.
What order do you want me to go in here, Strofe, on the Carbless Talking text line? We got some about the Earth being formed.
Let's go like this. Let's go 3, 4, 2, 1.
Wow.
All right, let's go to Rome in Milwaukee. You're up on the Carbless Talking text line.
Yeah, how you doing? Thanks for taking my call. I might tell you up front, I'm very partial to Micah, being that I've known him his whole life. I'm from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Harrisburg High School, his high school that he graduated from. And I want you to understand one thing about Micah. He's been a beast since he was born. He started off with a gentleman named Mr. Floyd Ham, who's no longer with us, but he taught Micah his early skills and implanted the toughness in Michael. And then as an eighth grader, you might not know, he was a state champion wrestler. And then in high school, he played running back, quarterback, defensive end,
punter, safety,
back,
kicker,
and went right on to Penn State.
Wow.
So I have to go with Micah. Everywhere he goes, he's an impact player, whereas the quarterback's a good position. But I'm hands down in favor of Micah. Been a Packer fan since '66.
Wow. Someone that knew Micah Parsons, too. Unbelievable.
So how excited were you when Micah Parsons was coming to the Green Bay Packers?
I was very excited. My family has known Micah since the day he was born. My younger nephew played with him for a couple of years before he went on to college.
Cool.
But the thing about it is he's a hard worker. People remember he went to Penn State early.
Thank you, Rome, Milwaukee. I don't know. I don't know why we needed to follow up on. What do you think? Kyle goes, were you excited when Micah Parsons became?
Super upset.
No, I was upset with the guy that I know is a hard worker that played all 11 positions on offense and defense in high school before he went to Penn State. Is now a Packer.
Hey, Rome, call back in and give Strofe, your contact, because I want to talk to you, because then I want to, talk to you more about Mike, and maybe get Mike on the show.
Oh
No,
you should ask him that instead of, were you excited when Micah came back? Of course he was.
I like hearing the story.
Everybody was.
I like hearing the story about how it's
Hey,
connected.
Kyle, were you excited when the Packers traded for Micah?
I mean, but Micah wasn't I didn't see Micah when he was a baby. If I saw somebody when he was a baby, I'm claiming. Like Brandon Brooks, who played for the Eagles, I grew up with Brandon Brooks.
If your cousin signed with the Packers, would you be excited?
No.
Really?
I would be excited, but I mean, we did this with Wisconsin Badgers, and it was a roller coaster. So go Broncos, baby.
All right, let's get to the Carbless Talking text line on the other side. Do we have the poll up on Twitter? Just thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs down. Okay. The question is Micah Parsons more important than Jordan Love? It's not a slight to either. It's literally just crazy that you can have a guy have 10 sacks and be triple teamed, and everyone's losing one-on-one battles, and the guy is still getting the job done. He's that impactful. We'll get to your calls, your texts next on Kyle, Brust Nortman. We're breathing air on KBN.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust Nortman, KBN.
Call me daddy.
That just sounds.
It's just, yeah.
Like.
Call me
cut
daddy.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
this felt more like the team that we saw in weeks 1 and 2 than it did the last couple times that this team has been here.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Green Bay is incredibly good on defense, and when you factor those things in, you have an absolute drubbing. It was varsity versus JV.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Crisp air, cozy sweaters, and a home that's actually ready for fall. Exterior Pros and Baths is giving $3,000 off roofing, siding, windows, or bath remodels this month. Don't let your home be the only thing falling apart this season. Visit extpros.com or call 262-800-4274. That's extpros.com or call 262-800-4274. Exterior Pros and Baths, because your house deserves a little sweater weather too.
Hi, I'm Brittany Miller from Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more. Custom T-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, hats, you name it, we can do it. Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more is family owned and all about celebrating life's big moments. Maybe it's a milestone birthday, a celebration for your child's first goal, or that work fundraising event. We are everyone's printer. No minimum orders, affordable designs, and help straight from me and our team. We're the one-stop shop for all your custom needs. Start your project today at bigfrog.com/Mequon.
Brighten up your home, workplace, or event with flowers and trust Welke's Milwaukee Florist to be your local florist. Welke's is family-owned and has delivered beauty for customers and businesses for well over 100 years. Join Welke's Flower subscription so your home is always fresh, or discover the benefits of creating a corporate account and leave the work to them. Welke's Milwaukee Florist has locations in Elm Grove and at 56th and North in Milwaukee. Go to welkes.com, that's WELKES.com for more info and to place an order.
It's time for the Milwaukee Basketball Report on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart, located at 16th and National in Milwaukee. National Liquor Mart is packed with deals for all your beverage needs, where your satisfaction is their plan of action. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily.
It was a tough night at Pfizer Forum as the Bucks dropped their 5th straight game, falling 115-103 to the Portland Trailblazers. With Giannis Antetokounmpo sidelined for a 3rd straight game, Bobby Portis led the Bucks with 22 points, while Cole Anthony and Kyle Kuzma added 16 and 15 respectively. Here's Bucks head coach Doc Rivers after the game.
I think it's as much of an offensive problem though as it is a defensive problem. And that's what I was doing with the coach. We got to figure it out like the coaches do. We got to take the burden off of them and try to make it easier for them.
The Bucks will look to end their skid on Wednesday in Miami to take on the Heat in an NBA Cup game.
This has been the Milwaukee Basketball Report on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
Every child deserves a chance. When you join the team at La Causa, you support giving children a chance to learn, to grow, to dream. La Causa Crisis Nursery and Respite Center is the only free 24/7 crisis nursery in Milwaukee. Their team doesn't just show up for work, they show up for the community as teachers, counselors, mentors, and advocates, united by compassion, education, and opportunity. Help change lives every day by embarking upon a rewarding career at La Causa. Apply today at lacausa.org.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Bradley Nortman with Strofe running the show. You, KBN Nation, across ESPN Wisconsin, get us at the Carbless Talk and text line 800-990-3776. And, of course, on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. We are asking you, is Micah Parsons more important to the Green Bay Packers than Jordan Love? And this is not a troll. It's genuinely just appreciation for both. But more so, it's maybe crazy for all of us to even put into words having this level edge rusher in our lifetimes. As someone says, I understand that Kyle's too young to know the impact that Reggie White had.
I think a lot of people, what happens is I was a kid when Reggie White made an impact, and it was a significant impact in turning this organization around because you had a budding organization. But also, I think we need to understand how disruptive Micah Parsons is.
We're going to continue to feel it together, especially Thursday coming up at noon for Thanksgiving Lions and Packers. Let's go to Brad and Madison on the Carbless Talk and Text line, 800-990-3776. You're up with KBN.
Hey, what up, Noah? Thanks for taking my call. Just over here, smelling the fresh air over here, and I was thinking about your guys' the 100 million, or the light years?
Yeah, 100 million light years away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you jot 2 points down, and one of the points is us, and the other point is the star you're looking at, which is 100 million light years away, it's basically just a timeline of that light. You know what I'm saying?
Go on.
So the closer you get to that planet, so halfway between those 2 points, it's 50 million light years.
I'll have what you're having today, Brad. I'll have what you're having. Sounds like you're having a great day.
Timeline. Fascinating.
Timeline. Halfway between 100 million light years would be 50 million. I follow that.
He started doing math. I said, let me go to my Instagram and go share some. I don't do math, light year science. Your boy, that wasn't my good.
Jim in Saukville, is Micah Parsons more important to the Green Bay Packers than Jordan Love? 800-990-3776. I'll still have what Brad's having.
Yeah, given what you guys talk about, we've had the benefit of the eye test. For example, the three guys trying to
wait, real quick,
Micah.
Jim. Who doesn't have the benefit of the eye test? Just people who can't see?
Well, I guess people who may listen to the radio or come up with opinions based on watching half of a game, which I know a few. But I'm just referencing. We've seen Micah, how he's produced. We've also seen Malik Wilson. So I would assume the option is going forward with Micah and Malik versus Jordan and no Micah. And for me, that's kind of a no-brainer because of the eye test. I'd stick with Micah.
How many picks you trading Jordan Love for then?
How many picks, first rounders?
Yeah.
2 maybe.
Oh, wow.
That's low. We traded 2 for Micah.
Yeah, he doesn't believe
he's not a quarterback.
That almost turned into a Micah Parsons and Malik Willis. Who,
Wilson.
He might have the eye test down, but he needs the ear test.
Oh, wow.
To hear the names correctly.
Wow, that is so disrespectful. What was his name?
Jim in Saukville.
Jim in Saukville. Don't listen to Ben Brust.
He called him Malik Willis.
Well, my goodness.
Or Wilson.
He may have some hearing issues based off his voice.
What does his voice have to do with
ears?
He's older, and usually when you get older, your hearing goes bad.
Okay, now you're being ageist.
No, but you're the one who said he can't hear.
We got Malik Wilson. We got Malik Willis.
Yeah,
why can't people get Malik Willis down?
Because he's a backup quarterback who barely plays.
Yeah, but people seem to want him in there.
Yeah, the Malik Willison guy.
If you want him in there, you got to know his name. That's my thing. If you want him in there, you got to know the guy's name. I think that's a fair point. I'm at ground zero here.
I would agree with that.
It's stupid, but if you want to give that take, you got to know the guy's name. Is there a full moon tonight? I don't know, Mike. I really don't. Look. The answer is Micah Parsons. But when I say that, is that almost taking away from Jordan Love? Because I know the whole defense win championships. We might be prisoner of the moment of how great he is. But as far as I'm mistaken, the Packers with Jordan Love, when they've played their best, is when he has played his best. He's been the one, unfair or not, let's just call it what it is. When Jordan Love is playing his best football, the Packers win all their games. Like if he's dialed in, they win. Go back to the 2023 season. That's just the truth. It's just.
Okay, he's picking up the phone, so I'm gonna go. It's the most important position in all of sports is the franchise quarterback.
That's true.
And the most important decision and the most important thing, if you could say anybody, any GM, like you can have the pick of the litter, what position you can go with first? It's a franchise quarterback.
But Brad,
and I'll just say, so we have that in Jordan Love.
We sure do.
And is he elite with a capital E? He's not there yet. Maybe he never will be. Maybe he will. I don't know. But he's very good, and he's a franchise quarterback. What it does is it speaks to the greatness of Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
The fact that you would say, I'm going to choose this defensive end, which is not as important of a position as a quarterback, and say that this is more important to our team than the most important position of all of sports. That's why I'm picking Micah. That's why I'm stunned I'm picking Micah, because that is a massive hurdle to clear.
Yeah, I think the one big thing we have to understand, quarterbacks, yes, they win championships, but also they're always accompanied by an elite defender or some type of pass rush. You saw it last year with the Philadelphia Eagles were able to do to Patrick Mahomes. They were able to absolutely harass him just like they harassed the Green Bay Packers. You look at the Chiefs the year before that, what did they have? The 49ers, good defense, good pass rush. And the Chiefs before that, Chris Jones did a hell of a job creating some type of pass rush. So usually in order to win a championship, you have to have a very good quarterback, but you have to have an elite pass rusher that can be disruptive and can change the game. And that's exactly what Micah Parsons does. Micah Parsons, literally, you saw him bull rush from versatility, from different outside and inside, and put grown men on their backside. The offense has been more inconsistent than the defense this year, so I'm going to go with
Myles Garrett stealing from Micah Parsons. He's starting to do the lineup like at the linebacker spot and start running in for the head
he should
start.
Do whatever because he is a
they're stealing from Micah. Over to KBN Sports Desk with Alex Strofe.
Yeah, just a quick couple of cleanup things. First off, waxing crescent tonight for the moon. It is not a full moon, almost the exact opposite. But a fun fact for you, the Detroit Lions are 10-1 under a waxing crescent in the last couple of years. It will not be a waxing crescent on Thursday, thankfully. So there's your quick update on that. Jim in Saukville called me back. You guys were correct. He is hard of hearing.
Damn! Why you come at him like that, Kyle?
Don't you do that. Jim, I apologize for Ben Brust. I knew you. You need to apologize to Jim.
I'm sorry, Jim. That was so mean of
you. Don't make jokes.
He also then said, I apologize for saying Malik Wilson. I screwed him up with the running back. I meant Malik Willis. And then he said, my bad, didn't mean to make a mistake. And I said, well, we make mistakes all the time. And he goes, yes, you do. And then he hung up on me.
See, he gets it.
Yeah.
He gets it.
Yeah.
Where was I going before Strofe KBN Sports Desks?
I don't remember.
So this is why the Micah Parsons being more important than Jordan Love conversation, I think, has so much merit, is because we literally have seen a Hall of Fame quarterback be the most important player for the Green Bay Packers franchise for the last 30-plus years, and Aaron Rodgers has won Super Bowl. And when the Packers have won the 2 Super Bowls that they've won, what have they had?
They had an elite
top 3 defense.
Yeah.
So Micah Parsons, without him, they don't have that. And then all the freeze frame that Brad sent me of 3 guys on Micah and 3 guys one-on-one on the defensive line, that's what it looks like with other guys being able to double be around and protect the quarterback without Micah. And that leaves your corners vulnerable. That leaves the whole defense vulnerable, which means you're likely not going far in the playoffs if you're not a 1 seed where your margin of error through 3 games to get to the Super Bowl is even higher without Micah Parsons. So, yes, he is more important than Jordan Love, and that's not a slight to Jordan Love. That is simply what the Packers need, is somebody to disrupt on the defense in a way that they have not had in a long time to help get over the hurdle, because Matt LaFleur in the offense hasn't been the 2020, 2021 Packers with Aaron Rodgers, but they're good enough. And if you have an elite defense, it gives you a better chance of going further than you have the last 2 years being a 7 seed on the road. So it's okay, without slighting Jordan Love, to say Micah's more important.
And that's why the pressure is all on Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur to ensure that we do not waste this great defense that we have.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to have a good defense for the years to come. I think they're going to improve because we got a lot of young talent on this defense. But overall, you cannot squander the opportunity that you have with an elite defense from my perspective, with an elite pass rusher in Micah Parsons, with a great quarterback like Jordan Love, in an NFC, and I would say the entire NFL, where there is not one team that is a Super Bowl favorite or front runner whatsoever. This can be a great opportunity. You can't squander it.
Well, Diana McGuanago, you're on the Carbless Talking Text line with KBN.
I disagree with you guys. I think Jordan Love is more important.
Evidence.
If you don't have a quarterback, you ain't got a team.
Powerful.
Ask Myles Garrett.
Yeah, that's actually, you did her bidding for her. That's a really good,
I had to help
way
a
to
girl
put
out.
it. Yeah, I mean, I know you guys are attached by the hip there. That's a girl,
I thought she had a
Dirty.
joke for us.
Yeah, what was the joke, Dirty D?
I ruled it was too inappropriate to say on the radio.
Good. Hey,
good for you.
She's Dirty D for a reason.
Call screening from Alex Stroh.
No. She's Dirty D for a reason.
And you're going to tell us how to protect ourselves from, home situations, That's what we do here. We protect ourselves with Alex Stroh screening. You can protect your life with, all these different products.
Listen, if you are looking for homeowners insurance, car insurance, life insurance, they have it all for you at American Family Insurance. And they make it so easy for you to find out what the information you need to get a policy, whether it's simply making a phone call, whether it's going to amfam.com and finding an agent near you or getting a quote online, they make it so simple for you to find your coverage. So whether you're buying a new home, whether you're looking to get renter's insurance, whether you are looking to buy a new car, or you said, you know what, I don't like my coverage, I want to get American Family Insurance, they make it so easy. So simply go to amfam.com where you can save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. Yeah, it's so easy. So make sure you go and get American Family Insurance by simply going to amfam.com to find an agent near you or get a quote online. So always remember, insure carefully and dream fearlessly with American Family Insurance. Visit amfam.com today.
Pat and West Bend quickly on the Carbless Talking text line.
The last 3 times we won the Super Bowl, it was Reggie White, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Clay Matthews. I think we can do it again with Parsons and Jordan Love. You need both.
Powerful.
Yeah, I mean,
powerful.
Yes, sir.
Powerful.
Rodgers and Favre were playing at MVP levels, though, too.
Well, one who experienced that Super Bowl will be joining us next. It's Mark Tauscher, Packers Hall of Famer, Super Bowl champ next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN.
But I got a bone to pick with Stroh next. More questions? Bone to pick? I have a question, yeah. How are babies made?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Home buyers are raving about their experiences with the Citizens Bank mortgage team.
Aaron helped me get pre-approved really fast, like before the open house even started.
I called Devin so many times with questions, and he always answered.
It's more than a mortgage. It's your future. And at Citizens Bank, we make it personal. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/mortgage. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender. NMLS 746419.
Give the gift of game this holiday season and spread the joy with a Milwaukee Bucks gift card. A guaranteed slam dunk for every fan on your list. Recipients can score tickets to Bucks games and other Fiserv Forum events through the Ticketmaster box office. Shop exclusive gear at the Bucks Pro Shop or get their favorite snack at Fiserv Forum's concessions. It's a big win for both you and them. To purchase a gift card, visit bucks.com/giftcards.
When it comes to joint replacement, you want the best care available. The Orthopedic Surgery Center in Pewaukee is a leader in joint replacement, offering same-day surgery with advanced technology. Their team of experts specializes in knee, hip, and shoulder replacements, using the latest techniques to minimize pain and recovery time. By choosing them, you're choosing a center focused on providing specialized care tailored to your needs. The team at Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin can get you back to what matters, living pain-free.
And their prices are more affordable than urgent care or the ER. And they'll send a full report to your primary care doctor. Why wait at the ER? Walk in to Ortho ASAP for faster, more affordable care.
Total joint replacement. There is a difference. Visit orthowisconsin.com. That's orthowisconsin.com.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings discount liquor.
Thanksgiving is almost here. What are you bringing to the table? Hi, this is Marie from Discount Liquor. Pairing the right wine with your Thanksgiving dinner can turn your meal into a celebration. But you don't have to be an expert to find the right wine. That's what our knowledgeable staff is here for. With over 8,000 varieties of wine, Discount Liquor can help you choose between a light, fruity Pinot Grigio, a big, luscious Cabernet, or anything in between, all at the lowest prices in town. Visit us today at 51st and Oklahoma in Milwaukee and on Barstow and Main in downtown Waukesha. Voted best liquor store again.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings
all of our weekly specials at DiscountLiquorInc.com. And from our family to yours, have a happy and safe Thanksgiving.
Discount Liquor.
Hey, it's Brad Nortman, and when it comes to my home, I want a team that I can trust, and that's Lifetime Home Services. From cleaner air and radon safety to custom closets and electrical work, they do it all under one roof. What I'm most excited about right now is their epoxy floors. They make your garage clean, durable, and organized, with shelving and storage to get everything off the floor. For over 30 years, families have trusted Lifetime Home Services to make their homes safer and better looking. Trusted solution, lifetime results. Schedule today at lifetimehomeservices.com.
Whether you're hitting the road for the holidays or heading up north to see family and friends, make Higher Love Cannabis Company in Menominee, Michigan your first stop. Just across the Wisconsin border, Higher Love offers award-winning, organically grown products that you can trust, plus new incense, apparel, and holiday-ready gifts. Fuel your trip, stock up for the season, and don't forget to grab a photo with Sasquatch while you're here. Your perfect holiday stop is waiting at findhigherlove.com/CBD.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I'm not going to sit here and panic about it.
Green and Gold Hall of Famer.
It's not apples to apples. For you it is.
Solving the world's problems one day at a time.
Everybody doesn't grow and evolve at the same time.
It's Mark Tauscher.
Did you guys hang up on me or am I hanging up on you?
On Kyle Brust Nortman.
Joining us on Kyle Brust Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin is the Packers Hall of Famer, Super Bowl champ. Listen to him on Wilde and Tausch 9 to noon across these very stations. He gives you the dog of the game on the Green Bay Game Night postgame show. He's Tausch. What's up, Old T?
What's up? How you doing, Benny?
Doing well, doing well. Now, this is a good question to be able to ask, but I want to know from your perspective, who is more important to the success of the Green Bay Packers, Jordan Love or Micah Parsons?
Jordan Love.
50-50 vote right now on Twitter at KBN ESPN.
How are the Browns doing with one of the best pass rushing seasons we've ever seen?
Well, their quarterback sucks, and Malik Willis has shown that, again, he ain't replacing Jordan Love. But Malik Willis has shown that this offense can be serviceable with a quarterback like himself. Not a championship-level offense, but serviceable and win some football games.
I guess that's fair, but like the argument, I guess, for me would be with when you see these freeze frames of Micah getting triple-teamed and everyone else in their one-on-ones getting nowhere, you take away Micah, all of your other issues on defense get exposed potentially in terms of the cornerbacks and not like the passing game would open up for the other team. And I guess you have the argument on the other side without Jordan Love, but that's where Kyle brought in Malik Willis.
I mean, it's fair. I obviously Micah has been awesome, but give me a really good quarterback over a pass rusher any day of the week, because I think you can. I mean, it's let me put it this way. I guess it's a tougher question than maybe I initially just jumped, because I know how important that spot is. And Micah, I would think if you're looking at it, the impact he's had has been probably even more than we thought it was going to be, for what he's come and he's done for this team. So I get it, and I've been kind of banging the drum all season about this being a defensive-led team, and when we're going to win a lot of games because this defense can close up shop and because they can make a ton of plays. And I haven't really been saying that from an offensive standpoint. So maybe I need to rethink that.
We'll give you to the end of the segment.
Okay.
Tausch, after seeing what Emmanuel Wilson did on Sunday, I'm of the belief that there needs to be more shared carries. Now, Jacob should have the bulk of it, but Emmanuel Wilson has given himself an opportunity for that. My question for you is, one, do you agree with me that it should be more split carries? And two, how hard is that for an offense to have two different featured backs that can do different things from like your offensive line, offensive perspective? Is that hard or easy to do?
No, from an O-line standpoint, I don't care. I mean, we don't care. Obviously, guys are going to like certain things. You know, whether it's an outside zone or if you're going to do gap scheme, you know, some backs like that more. Offensive linemen want to be where it's not gun. We would like it more under center, because that makes it a little more difficult for the defense to kind of read what's going to happen. So whomever that's going to be, and I know the consensus is, well, that's more Emmanuel Wilson. As far as your first question goes, I guess I have to ask what that ride share looks like, or that carry share, because if it's 50-50, I'm out. But if you want to say 80-20, Yeah, I can get on board with an 80.
I think it's 63-37 right now, Brad. Is that correct?
It's somewhere in that range. Let's call it 60-40, Tausch.
Yeah, I think that's a little too light because I want Josh Jacobs when he's out there. I want him getting more touches. But, as far as what Emmanuel did, I thought he was awesome on Sunday. And you worked him. And now if Josh can get out there and play, he's obviously going to be a lot fresher. Emmanuel is not going to get 28 touches. I feel fairly confident in that. But he's proven, that goal line run that he had where, there's basically an unblocked guy right in the hole at the 2-yard line. And he didn't just go down. He found a way to fight and get his way into the end zone. He deserves more touches. There's no doubt than maybe what it was. But I still am going to lean towards Josh Jacobs always being my bell cow with this offense.
Tauscher, the Packers beat the Lions on Sunday. Will that be the knockout punch and make the Packers basically, in your mind, be the NFC North champions?
No, I'm going to say it'll knock the Lions out. I don't think the Bears, while I don't necessarily buy that they're this good, their record is because their point differential is still they're 8-3 or 9-3, whatever it is, and they're 8-3.
8-3.
Their point differential, they're -3 on the year. And that, while nobody cares, you win close games, that's great. I think you can knock the Detroit Lions out of the division race here from Green Bay's standpoint if you beat them, because you're then going to be 2.5 up with a tiebreaker, and Detroit still has a pretty tough couple of games ahead of them.
Cowboys, Rams, Steelers.
Yeah, they have some games that they could lose, and it doesn't feel like they're. I heard Dan Campbell say, we won all these games last year. We didn't get where we want. So I think he's looking at it more from let's get in the playoffs as healthy as we can and make a push because we've done this with the 1 and 2 seed, and it hasn't worked. So I think you can KO the Detroit Lions, but I don't think you could say you're going to KO the Chicago Bears. You can do that, obviously, if you beat them in both of your matchups that you have left with them. But this weekend, if you can take out Detroit or at least put a huge dent in anything they're thinking, I like Green Bay's chances a heck of a lot more if they can find a way to win Thursday.
Talking with Packers Hall of Famer Mark Tauscher, host of Wilde and Tausch, 9 to noon across these various stations on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman. OT, I looked up the projected point totals here. It's an over-under of 49, but they got the Lions at over-under 25.5 points. We had a conversation about this defense. Are they elite yet? Are they close to elite? Would holding them under 20 tell you this defense is elite with how they've played the last couple weeks?
Yes. Detroit's got a really good offense. They're going to be a lot better at home. But I do wonder, they just had a long game. A lot of snaps, both on defense and offense. You play a full overtime game. I don't know how much juice they're going to have. And you take their tight end out of the equation. Gibbs, you talk about wearing somebody out. He had 200 and some odd yards, a ton of carries. He's your home run hitter. You limit Gibbs, you're not. I think Green Bay is built to stop a Jared Goff without a running game because you saw in week 1, you get him off his spot. He gets rattled and he gets uncomfortable and he makes poor decisions. He is a really good NFL quarterback when he can set his feet, he can scan the field, and he can throw the football. He's really good.
Sounds like Micah Parsons might be more important than Jordan Love this weekend.
Answer his own question.
For this matchup with Detroit, yeah, I think Micah Parsons, not that you brought him in because you wanted to stop the Detroit Lions because they've run the division the last couple of years, but he is exactly what you're looking for against a team with a really good offense. How do you stop great offenses? You hit the quarterback and you get him uncomfortable. Micah Parsons is as good, outside of Myles Garrett, he's as good as anybody in this league at doing that.
Or you play golf outside. Sucks in the cold.
Yes, it does.
Two-glove golf sucks outside in the cold.
Oh, great.
Oh, I thought you said golf.
I thought you said golf.
You're
my bad. Everyone's shaking their head. Golf.
Yeah. I was like, okay, cool.
Golf in the cold.
You're definitely better off getting him outdoors. The same thing with Matthew Stafford. And I know the Rams are in a great spot to kind of become that number 1 seed. They're positioning themselves in a nice way. And if they can host, but remember, their home field isn't normally a home field.
People There'll be a lot of go out there if they get.
It'll be a 50-50 deal if let's just say everything falls into place and the Rams are hosting the NFC Championship game. do you doubt for a minute Packer fans won't flock out there, and it'll be, if it's not 50-50, it will be really close. There will be a lot of Go Pack Go chance and when that can
Giants, Giants and Steelers game, Go Pack Go chance you can hear even just in those, and those are legacy fan bases.
They've had to do silent count when they've played the Packers, just like Las Vegas had to, and that's one thing you never have to worry about. Packer fans are going to show up.
Tausch, I sent these guys a screenshot of, from this last week. Micah Parsons getting triple teamed when your other 3 D linemen single teamed. Now, I feel like the rest of the D line has not lived up to what we need them to do outside what Micah Parsons has done. Has the rest of the D line been productive enough for you this season?
No, I think that's fair. I think Rashawn Gary started off, and everybody was kind of thinking, the Parsons effect. And then, I thought we saw some glimpses of Devontae Wyatt back last week, but he was really good until he got injured. I think it was in that Dallas game. And that's the one defensive effort that I was really made me question what was going on. I would think what we've seen and what we've looked at teams, they know you're not going to make a living going against this defense and this pass rush with Micah. If you're in 3rd and 8+, you're going to have a lot of bad things happen. So the teams that have had success, Carolina, New York, they've run the football. And the Detroit Lions, I would bet they're going to try and shorten this game. And I don't think it's going to be the old shootout at the OK Ford Dome. I think it's going to be a lot more grinding and trying to keep the score a little bit low. And Detroit, I think, is looking at this as we need to keep this just tight, and then we can beat them late because we're more experienced than they are. I don't think they're going into this thinking we're going to go on an offensive palooza. I think they realize that this defense isn't palooza-able, if that makes any sense.
Tauscher.
That's football.
It doesn't, by the way.
That is football. Did you say it doesn't?
Just say that's football.
I don't think palooza-able.
I'll run with it.
An offensive palooza would be 35+.
Word of the day for Unsportsmanlike tomorrow. Send it to him.
You just feel like that's Detroit's method. They want to do that. And I think they know there ain't going to be no palooza on Thursday morning.
Packers play at noon. The most ideal time to eat at Thanksgiving has to be 4:30, correct?
I would normally say 2:30 because typically it's an 11:30 start, and then you get the 2:30 or 3, and you kind of bridge. You can still have a nice breakfast, and then you bridge. You don't worry about dinner. You make it into a brunch/dinner, and then you have some leftovers if you get a little hankering at like 8 o'clock. So, no, I'd say 2:30 or 3. I don't want to go 4:30 or 5.
You can't do 2:30 or 3 with the Packers game.
I like it early tilt.
I just said when it was 11:30. Whenever the Packer game ends is when I think you should do your dinner. And then you tune in, put the post-game show on. We'll give you the dog of the week. We'll give you all the good stuff that we – there you go. So, to me, it's perfect if you go 3 o'clock, 3:15, watch you put the post-game show up, and you can sit there and have your Uncle Johnny call in, talk about why the Green Bay Packers found a way to get it done up there in Detroit.
All right, LT, have a good Thanksgiving.
See you, boys.
That's Mark Tauscher, Packer Hall of Famer. Uncle Johnny, if you're out there, we're waiting for your call on the Green Bay Game Night post-game show with Tausch and Homer. Brad, I know what you'll be indulging.
Well, the only thing to pair with a delicious Thanksgiving dinner is indeed a carbless because, man, this carbless, whether it be a 2 o'clock dinner, a 4:30 dinner, or maybe even the 8 o'clock nightcap.
What about the linner that he mentioned?
The linner, that is a
the lunch dinner
into a linner. That is a combination that I was not expecting. But what you can expect is a nice cold carbless that will always deliver on flavor. No carbs, no sugar, no gluten, just 100 calories, so you don't have to feel guilty about it. The rest of the Thanksgiving dinner might be a little bit filling, but not carbless. That's because it's the perfect amount of carbonation and only 100 calories. And guess what? Whether you're hosting your Thanksgiving or your party, or so you're going to someone else's, you can bet that there will be a carbless for everybody. The margaritas, the fruit flavors, the classic cocktails, bring them all. Bring them all and let everybody enjoy them because when it comes to carbless, less is more, and it's always the winning call, especially on Thanksgiving. Enjoy an ice cold carbless with me, KBN Nation.
I hurt my back. Spinal. Next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman.
Babe Ruth was short, fat. Well, I don't know how short he was. He looked short in the video. He was fat. He was stubby. He looked fat. He tried it. He didn't have a sprint. Have you ever seen Babe Ruth sprint? I wonder how many steals he had. 0.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Looking for a fun and meaningful way to kick off the holiday season? Join us for the 20th anniversary of Capco's Kids to Kids Toy Drive, Saturday, December 13th at the Kasmeric Center in Grafton. This free, family-friendly event is a celebration of giving. Bring a new, unwrapped toy and help brighten the holidays for children and families in need across Wisconsin. To learn more or get involved, visit kidstokidstoydrive.com and join us on December 13th in Grafton.
Feel better, recover faster, and relax deeper, all from home. Infrared saunas from Good Health Saunas use safe, radiant heat that warms your body from the inside out, helping flush toxins, improve circulation, and melt away your stress. Hey, it's Jen Latta from ESPN Milwaukee. I've had my Good Health sauna for a few years now, and I use it almost every day. My skin's clearer, I sleep better, and I feel amazing. Stop by the Good Health Sauna showroom in Waukesha to see the models in person, or visit goodhealthsaunas.com/Jen.
UW Credit Union presents the Student Athlete of the Week, supporting local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. UW Credit Union is here for every you. Learn more at uwcu.org.
With your UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, I'm Will Summers. This week's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week is Waukesha South McQuantico senior swimmer Ella Antonuski. Competing in her home pool at the WIAA Division I State Championships, Ella capped off a legendary high school career, taking home her fourth first place finish in both the 200-yard freestyle and 500-yard freestyle. That feat makes her just the second girl in Wisconsin history to win 4 state titles in 2 separate events, joining Waukesha North's Connie Wright. Antonuski dominated the competition, finishing over 2 seconds ahead in the 200 free and more than 3 seconds clear in the 500 free to complete an incredible double four-peat. The University of Georgia commit also got to share the moment with her younger sister Avery, who medaled in 2 events, making the day even more special for the Antonuski family. Congratulations to Ella Antonuski, your UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week.
Homer here for Window Nation's end of the year sale. This November, you'll save big with 50% off all window styles. Plus, you could get 0% financing for 5 years. Window Nation's proven quality windows are so good, you'll actually save money on lower utility bills and come with a lifetime warranty. Window Nation even has an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Don't miss out on 50% off and 0 interest for 5 years. Visit windownation.com to get started.
People say buying a home in winter is tough.
But fewer buyers means less competition, and motivated sellers can mean better opportunities.
This is Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates First Weber.
And I'm Lindsay Bendler. When the perfect home appears, our team at Tony Wendorf & Associates helps you move fast, even during the snow.
Start your home journey today with our white glove service by simply searching online Tony Wendorf.
A real estate team that always leads with faith and gratitude.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
This season, give gifts that are always a win. Island Resort and Casino gift cards, gaming and dining, poolside fun and overnight stays. Gift cards unlock endless island adventures, like championship golf rounds on Sweetgrass and Sage Run, a blissful escape to the Drift Spa, and an unforgettable evening in the Island Showroom. To buy Island Resort and Casino gift cards, stop by the Island Club or call 877-ISL-SHOW now.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Game Night, so for Events by Design. Events like appreciation parties and retreats can go a long way towards boosting morale and retaining top talent. Events by Design is your go-to creative partner for employee events that truly make an impact. They help leaders retain top talent by making their people feel seen, valued, and celebrated. The creative team at Events by Design does all the planning and production, making sure things not only look great, but also work. Make a smart investment in your culture today. Search online, Events by Design. They design, you party.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Bradley Nortman, Strofe running the show. It's a Thursday in football week for us. The game's on Thursday.
Thursday for us. Friday for the Packers?
Yeah. Saturday will be.
I find that Ben often walks his way into things he doesn't know.
The classic Michael Scott. I start a sentence and hope that it gets to where I want to get.
Not sure how it's going to end.
800-990-3776. is the Carbos Talking text line. You know what? Any parents out there, I want to have this be the moment where I say, I was the dumb kid that thought he would never turn into his parent.
Oh,
we all do it.
Yeah.
Do you guys do? I'm my dad. Like,
yeah, it's.
I used to, like, when I was in high school, we'd be watching football together or a show together, and he would start snoring in the chair. And what I would do is I would shut the TV off, shut all the lights off, because if I said, Dad, go to bed, he'd be like, huh? Yeah, yeah. And, like, I have to, like, do the full, like, I'm going to bed, and then he would then go to bed, and I'd just come back and watch in peace without him snoring. I need my daughter to grow up fast so she can do that to me, because this is 2 out of the last 4 days that I've fallen asleep on the couch, and my neck is in so much pain. And my dad would say the same things.
Yeah.
So how long you fell asleep on the couch? Did you ever wake up to go to the bathroom and say, "Oh, shoot,
Saturday
I
I
gotta go"?
fell asleep on the couch at 11. Worst feeling in the world. I woke up at 5 a.m. on the couch.
Oh my gosh!
I was exhausted.
Why did your wife come grab you?
She was dead asleep.
Dang, yo, was tired. That baby got y'all running around.
She wants
tired.
nothing to do with you, huh?
No, she actually is sad. She's of the Brad camp. Like, she wants us to go to bed at the same time every day.
Yeah. Good job, Mrs. Brust.
So now I got this CBD balm that I've just been like putting on my back and my neck.
You're what, 32?
34.
Imagine
Still, you're not that old.
Don't speak too soon.
You saw him this morning.
Yeah, you were like, the first thing I saw you do today was cranking your neck around at your desk, and I thought you were, I didn't know what you were doing.
It's remarkable the ways that you harm your body.
Me?
Yeah. Basketball,
or just in general,
running into something, falling asleep on the couch. They're becoming more and more elementary. You know the ways.
Yeah, that's true. You fell asleep. You fell asleep on an object that is designed to be comfortable, and you're complaining.
That's true.
Yeah, but I'm doing it in like the neck is like, ugh. You know, and you wake up.
People sleep on couches willingly.
No,
yeah, but laying down is different than falling asleep with like the I'm watching.
Were you?
Did you have a pillow?
No, I just get so tired, and I'm like, all right, one more episode.
That's your first problem.
Do you have a TV in your bedroom?
Yeah, but I don't want to disrupt her sleep.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Selfless, Ben.
Yeah, very selfless.
So
I sacrifice.
Her.
Yes, it's exactly what I'm doing, Strofe.
Wow.
Did you have a pillow?
No, I'm just laying on the couch, and then my neck goes.
How do you not wake up?
Stay asleep for 6 hours like that? That's ridiculous.
That was Saturday. Monday, what's today? Tuesday?
Yesterday.
No, it was. Yeah, it was yesterday.
Yeah, Monday was yesterday.
And I woke up Monday at 2:00. That was only 3 hours, thank God, because I heard at least you get 4 hours in the bed. And now the CBD balm is saving my life.
Yeah, no, my back, I remember last year, usually once a year my back has spasms. I remember last year we were at, I forgot where it was. We were at some establishment, and I'm sitting there, my back was hurting in the chair. Brad was like, you okay? I was like, I don't think so. Then it happened again this year because I was sleeping on the couch for wrong one day.
One day.
My back is just in pain.
I think it's just getting old. Clearly, it's just getting old.
No, it's not. It's falling asleep on the couch. Because
you used to fall asleep, I'm sure, in college.
Never. Never.
Oh,
never. I'm Brad, we've
never
talked about this. I'm the
fallen
sleep
asleep on the
snob
couch.
guy. Like I need the bed. I need
right
the
there with you,
temperature.
too.
But you've never passed out on the
Cold,
couch
quiet?
having too many beverages?
No.
You've never been to anybody's house and fell asleep?
Yeah,
That I've
sleepover?
done. Yeah, that I've
If
done.
you're over 6 foot tall and 35 years old and older, waking up on the couch is a nightmare. Yes, confirmed, Jake in the 262.
So you were at like a friend's
That
house?
was just a humble brag for Jake to say he was over 6 feet tall.
Cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
Is
I'm
that
the
a
short
guy
king?
here.
Is it a brag to say you're over 6 feet tall?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Really?
Yeah,
Kyle's the only one that can't relate.
Trust me.
How tall
I
are you,
can't-
Kyle?
I'm 5'10",
Which means he's 5'9".
That's not true.
That's how that works.
Measure me.
I will.
We will.
Measure me.
We need your dreads
Yeah,
don't
you
count.
push
Yeah,
that
but my
down?
dreads don't count. That's part of me.
Nope, not part of your height.
Part of me. Yes,
That's
it
not part of
is.
your height.
Then I'll spike my hair up and I'm 6'4".
Well, if you try, you can compress it down all you want, but
No,
that's
Ben,
part
if
of
you
my
spiked
height.
your hair up, you'd be 6'2".
Yeah, if I was, that's funny. If I was 6 feet, boy, I'd be a heartbreaker for real. Heartthrob.
A heartbreaker.
Heartbreaker.
For real.
Yeah, I'm 5'10".
What does that make you not for real?
Just
I'm
a
just
short
this baby girl
heartbreaker.
wish you were taller.
Certified lover boy.
Yes. Yes.
you were taller?
No.
She was like,
tall.
she was like,
She's
she was
tall.
like,
Yeah,
one
she is
thing
tall.
that I like. If I had to pick one thing about Kyle, I'd
dude,
change.
Are you going to have to go on your tippy toes on your wedding day?
No.
Because she's going to be wearing heels. No, she's already taller
I
than
did
you.
notice your beautiful
two weeks.
save the date.
Of course, they were sitting down.
We have standing up. If you go to the website, we have some standing up photos. There's not. Listen.
You're doing a lot.
I walk so my kids can be 6'3".
Does she have to be careful? Does she have to be careful like when she wears heels?
She can't wear 6-inch heels. No, she can only wear like 3-inch. Because you can't be towering over your
So
king.
yes, she wishes you were slightly taller.
She
loves you as you are.
Her previous dating profile, they were a little bit taller than me, but that's okay. That's okay.
Why are you staring at me like that? Why are you staring at me like that?
He's insecure.
Very insecure.
No, I'm not insecure whatsoever. Listen,
you are screaming insecure. If we had a lie detector, this thing would be going boom, boom,
your
boom,
boy,
boom,
your
boom,
boy,
boom.
He's now stood up.
Your boy ain't insecure.
And you're not 6 feet, so sit down.
I'm not 6 feet.
Everybody else stand up. Make him feel small.
Sorry,
baby
Kyle.
boy.
Dang.
Look at Brad.
You look tiny.
You look. Oh my shrimp.
Only
Shrimp Kyle.
Shrimpy Wallace.
I can't.
Shrimpy sloppy Wallace.
Listen. My height may be shrimpy, but the thing is there's nothing I can say that would be appropriate for me to say or wouldn't hurt y'all feelings. So I'm just gonna sit down and let y'all have this one. Short Kings forever.
Roy, shout out to you listening on vacation. Shout out to the ESPN Wisconsin app. It is amazing. I'm glad you utilize it. If you don't have it downloaded, get it downloaded because you can listen back or listen live anywhere, anytime, any place. It's time for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust, where I've been on a little bit of a heater, so to speak. I've won three of my last five. I've won.
You've won 2 of your last 5.
3 of my last 5.
You've lost 2 in a row.
3 of
You've lost each of the last 2 weeks.
What a start.
I say things confidently, hoping that it slips by
You
some
are
people.
8-29-8 on the year. The question we asked last week.
Will I get to 12 by the end of the year?
Will you get to 10 by the end of the year? You only have like 4 left.
Holy cow. It's December soon. I got to get to 10.
December on Monday.
All right.
This is the last one of the 11th month, and you only have 8 wins.
Let's see if we can get to 9. 800-990-3776. Caller 8 for the amount of wins I have. And Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust this year? 800-990-3776. Caller 8. 800-990-3776.
Can you change my camera view, please?
Dave from Aaron chimes in. It's funny on YouTube because all the tall ones are out of the camera and Kyle is still perfectly in frame.
Can you please
short shrimp?
Can you please change my? You know what?
Shut
I
up,
don't give a damn.
Shrimpy. I can't hear you from down there.
Yeah, tall guys never, short kings forever. How about that?
Caller 8, 800-990-3776. Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? In 2 minutes with an insecure Kyle Wallace.
We love the Packers. We bleed green and gold. And every time our team takes the field, well, it's pure football bliss. If only there was a way to experience that blissful winning feeling every day. At Associated Bank, we've got you. With 10% off Lambeau concessions and 15% off Pro Shop merch. All when you get Packers checking from Associated Bank. It's how Packers fans keep winning on game day and every day. Associated Bank. Bank of the Packers. Learn more at associatedbank.com/Packers. Member FDIC.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings discount liquor.
Thanksgiving is almost here. What are you bringing to the table? Hi, this is Marie from Discount Liquor. Pairing the right wine with your Thanksgiving dinner can turn your meal into a celebration. But you don't have to be an expert to find the right wine. That's what our knowledgeable staff is here for. With over 8,000 varieties of wine, Discount Liquor can help you choose between a light, fruity Pinot Grigio, a big, luscious Cabernet, or anything in between, all at the lowest prices in town. Visit us today at 51st in Oklahoma and Milwaukee, and on Barstow and Main in downtown Waukesha. Voted best liquor store again!
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings discount liquor.
Check out all of our weekly specials at DiscountLiquorInc.com. And from our family to yours, have a happy and safe Thanksgiving.
Discount liquor.
Hey, it's Brad Nortman, and when it comes to my home, I want a team that I can trust, and that's Lifetime Home Services. From cleaner air and radon safety to custom closets and electrical work, they do it all under one roof. What I'm most excited about right now is their epoxy floors. They make your garage clean, durable, and organized, with shelving and storage to get everything off the floor. For over 30 years, families have trusted Lifetime Home Services to make their homes safer and better looking. Trusted solution, lifetime results. Schedule today at lifetimehomeservices.com.
You're listening to 94.5 ESPN, WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee, a Good Karma Brands radio station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
You are indeed kicking it here with KBN. Tuesday before Thanksgiving. Tuesday at 3 o'clock means it is time for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? I am Brad Nortman. Right in front of me, Kyle Wallace. Behind the glass, the maestro. How about you smarter than Ben Brust? Is Alex Strofe. Ben Brust's chair is gone. He's flipped his screens as a show of integrity for the game to make sure that no texters can give him the answers, because he's competing against Mike in Madison. First time, Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust?
It's not
contestant.
the Mike in Madison, is it? There's a really smart Mike in Madison.
The Mike in Madison?
Once I hear that voice, I'll know.
I guess you'll know.
Well,
he's never played before.
Let's keep the suspense going no longer and let it rip, Strofe.
For those of you who say Ben Brust is an idiot, here's your chance to be proven right. It's time to play Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Presented by Lakeland University. Don't put your life on hold to earn your degree. Build a schedule that meets your needs. Lakeland.edu.
It is Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Presented by Lakeland University. Here is how we play. 15 questions in 90 seconds to get as many answers correct as you can. You're allowed to say pass. We'll come back to it if you get through the rest. If you beat Ben Brust, and instead it is Mike's first time, you will win an ESPN Wisconsin prize package. Now let's get that the first time for Mike on the board as a win. Mike, happy early Thanksgiving to you. How are we feeling today? What's the confidence level? And who do you want to ask the questions?
I'm feeling good. Let's see how it goes.
Let's see how it goes. Who do you want to give you the questions? You want me or Kyle Wallace? It's sort of a choose your own destiny.
Yeah, Kyle can give it to him.
Kyle,
all right, let's do it, Mike in Madison. Let's get it, baby. All right, Mike.
Let's go.
You know how it is. You got 15 questions in 90 seconds. You can say skip or pass if you don't know it. You can always say skip or pass. If you don't know, we'll go right back to it, Mike. You good and ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Which U.S. state located in the Midwest raises the most turkeys?
Let's go with Kentucky.
What large department store sponsors the famous Thanksgiving parade?
Macy's.
How many years are in a score?
You said how many years in a what?
In a score.
4.
What year did the Miami Dolphins go undefeated and win the Super Bowl?
1970.
How many stripes are on the American flag?
51.
What classic sitcom featured the tagline "Where everybody knows your name"?
Pass.
What do the stripes on the American flag represent?
Pass.
What song begins with "Is this real life? Is this just fantasy"?
Pass.
Which president made Thanksgiving Day a national holiday?
Theodore Roosevelt.
What balloon depicting a famous cartoon character has appeared the most times in the Thanksgiving Day parade?
Charlie Brown.
What do you call an angle greater than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees?
Cube.
What 1990 sitcom featured characters named Zach, Kelly, and Screech?
Saved by the Bell.
What mountain range separates Spain and France?
Alps. I don't know.
All right.
What do we got him for, Strophy?
That's 2 spots.
2
Was
spots.
it 2? Yeah, Macy's.
I think Mike's going to kick himself on a couple of these, but
and say
it's good effort. It's good energy.
It's gonna be close, but I will say this: there were the flag and the colonies might be the one.
I think Ben hasn't had enough repeats of this to know.
Yeah, and he was close on one of them.
Yeah.
Hey, Ben Brust, how you doing?
Walking in the room. trying to get that elusive double-digit wins.
Trying to get a read on your guys'.
Well, you know what's crazy about all this is that, Brad sits here. This is like school. Brad sits here and studies the questions.
I do. You see me read the questions.
And Brad, I don't even ask for the questions. I forget I even have a chance to ask the questions.
I asked you in the break. I said, Kyle, do you want to look at the questions just in case our caller picks you? Kyle says, nah, I'm good. Meanwhile, I'm studying it. And then caller says, I want Kyle.
I want Kyle.
I'm just going to say this.
Weeks.
If Ben doesn't win today, he'll never win again.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's true.
Agree.
Oh, wow.
The bar's in that high. He was close, but he wasn't.
The bar's in the basement. All right. We could call it what it is.
All right, well.
We usually don't call it what it is, though.
This is like, remember when you said beating the Giants is like, what'd you call it? A game where, like, if the Packers lose, they're out. But if they win, it's still possible. This is like that for you. If you win, you're in. If you don't win this, you're out. You're not going to
you should.
I will just say this for Mike and Madison, who is a first-time contestant.
Yes.
It is harder than it sounds.
Bro, it's so hard.
Oh, you guys love qualifiers.
It is hard in the moment.
No, you've
done this 400 times.
It's hard.
And you're not going to.
And it's hard for me. Look at my record.
You're not going to do well today. But you may.
Can we get to this?
All right, here it is. You know how it is, Ben Brust. Are you smarter than Ben Brust? You got 90 seconds. You got 15 questions in 90 seconds.
You know how
can
it
say
is.
skip or
but
pass.
you know how it is, Ben Brust.
You can say skip or pass, and we'll come back to it later. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Kyle. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Which U.S. state located in the Midwest raises the most turkeys?
Nebraska.
What large department store sponsors the famous Thanksgiving Day Parade?
Macy's.
How many years are in a score?
Excuse me?
How many years are in a score?
4.
What year did the Miami Dolphins go undefeated and win the Super Bowl?
1973.
How many stripes are on the American flag?
13.
What classic sitcom featured the tagline where everybody knows your name?
Friends?
What do the stripes on the American flag represent?
The 13 original colonies.
What song begins, is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
Pass.
Which president made Thanksgiving Day a national holiday?
Jefferson.
What balloon depicting a famous cartoon character has appeared the most times in the Thanksgiving Day parade?
Mario.
What do you call an angle greater than 90 degrees but less than 180?
An obtuse.
What 1990 sitcom featured characters named Zach, Kelly, and Screech?
Saved by the Bell.
What mountain range separates Spain and France? You can just go ahead and pass on this one.
The Himalayas.
Mm-hmm. What continent is both the driest and the windiest?
Africa.
Okay.
Which
sea creature has 3 hearts in Blue Blood?
Blue Blood.
And Blue Blood.
Blue Blood, not Blue Blood.
And Blue Blood.
I
read.
Jellyfish.
All right. You won.
Bro. You won, but.
Yeah.
All I do is win.
On my way to double digits. How bad did he do?
He had 2. He was close on some, but he had 2.
Yeah.
You think you got, what, 5?
I think Kyle did a worse job reading than Mike did playing.
Dude, I think that's a good point. The cadence on some of these is so weird.
Is this the real life? Is it just fantasy?
Dude, listen.
Is it the real life? I mean, come on, man.
It's just fantasy.
You could have sang it.
Or where everyone knows your name.
What song begins with, is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? It was tough.
It really wasn't. Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust is brought to you by Lakeland University, where Kyle should look into going. Wisconsin's leader in flexible, personalized education. Whether you're starting college or finishing your degree or balancing work and family, Lakeland lets you earn your degree your way. Lakeland University, experience it your way. Brad, you go through the answers. I can't listen to Kyle again.
All right, Kyle, I need the sheet. Thank you, sir.
Man,
All right.
Kyle's so bad, he earns himself another break.
It was a little choppy reading them for the first
A
time. A little bit.
All right. Which U.S. state located in the Midwest raises the most turkeys? Minnesota. What large department store sponsors the famous Thanksgiving
Come on,
Day
why
Parade?
did you look like that as if you
It makes more sense they'd be up north.
Huh? No, it's not like a reason why. It's just they raised the most turkeys. What do you mean?
Hold on. I would actually like to hear the reasoning behind that.
There's no reasoning. I'm just trying to sound smart.
Because they're up north, they raised the most turkeys. Okay. Do you think, does Minnesota have the most turkeys in the world?
Learn how to read before you come at me, okay? Brad, go ahead.
All right. How many years are in a score? 20. 4 years ago means 87 years.
Okay, next.
Anyway, what year did the Miami Dolphins go undefeated and win the Super Bowl? 1972.
Oh!
19, so close.
Hey, you're close.
How many stripes are on the American flag? 13. Our bud Mike and Madison, I think he heard stars because he said 50.
No,
He said 51.
Oh, is he including Puerto Rico? Or?
Well, because I believe are there 51 stars for Puerto Rico? No, there's 50
there's
stars.
50, Kyle. Stop. Now you got to stop commenting.
Now I'm trying to help the brother out to figure out why he said 51.
All right, and what classic sitcom featured the tagline, where everybody knows your name?
Cheers. Okay, keep it going.
That's embarrassing.
Don't be a fraud.
In the world today takes everything you
Game
got.
Nights on ESPN Radio.
Good.
Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name.
I was hoping for the real version.
Always glad you came.
He's selling out, though.
You want to be where you can
Very
see.
good, Gabe Knights.
Troubles
Very
are
good.
all the same. You want to be where everybody knows your name.
Oh, that was bad.
Beautiful, beautiful game, beautiful game. What do the stripes on the American flag represent? The 13 original colonies. Very good. What song begins, is this the real life?
Bohemian
Is it
Rhapsody.
just fantasy? Very good.
I would have got it if I didn't have an inept reader.
Which president made Thanksgiving Day a national holiday? Honest Abraham Lincoln. What balloon depicting a famous cartoon character has appeared many times, the most times, in Thanksgiving Day parade? Snoopy. Snoopy. What do you call an angle that's greater than 90 degrees but less than 180? Obtuse. The 90s sitcom that has Zach, Kelly, and Screech is Saved by the Bell. Mountain range that separates Spain and France. This was a toughie. This is like PhD level. The Pyrenees?
Yeah, why is this on here?
Pyrenees Mountains. Continent that's driest and windiest, Antarctica. Antarctica. And finally, sea creature that has 3 hearts and blue blood, as Kyle calls it, octopus.
That's what it says.
Blue
blood.
Blue blood, not
Their
blue
blood is blue.
Blue blood.
You make it sound like it's Kentucky, Duke, or UNC.
Yeah, they're a bunch of blue bloods.
I was just reading it on the paper.
Not that they have blue
That was
blood.
my first time seeing it.
You did an awful job.
Thanks, Tro.
Mike did a bad job. You did an awful job.
Well, Mike chose me, so Mike likes me more than he likes you or Brad.
This fall, take a trip to Jackpot Land at Potawatomi Casino Hotel in Milwaukee. I love Jackpot Land. Play with your Potawatomi rewards card for a share of $300,000 each month and entries into the December Jackpot Land drawings, where another $300,000 in cash prizes and is waiting to be won. Plus, your drawing from November. You got a couple more days in November. All count. So it's at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play. Strofe wants the ball. He's calling for the ball in the block where he lived in high school basketball. We'll see if he delivers with a nice jump hook next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
His career success rate was 51%. That's trash.
That is trash. That's really bad.
I'm Ricky Henderson in 1923. I want y'all to understand that.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Got some hefty delays along southbound 41, starting at Good Hope Road all the way down to Capitol Drive. Northbound slowing from Mayfair Road up to Hampton. Eastbound 94, watch for the backups coming in from just past 84th Street all the way to Hawley Road. Westbound is tightening up a bit between 25th Street and Hawley as well. And southbound 43 backing up from Keefe all the way down through the Marquette and onto the high-rise bridge. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Chance for rain and snow mix. It'll be blustery with a low of 32. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy and windy. Snow showers likely with a high of 38, falling to 32 by 4. Weather is brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, dedicated to saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Your roof siding and windows shouldn't be. We install peace of mind with transparency and quality guaranteed. Visit infinityexteriors.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
With Wilde and Tauscher, you won't miss a play.
This felt more like the team that we saw in weeks 1 and 2
than it did the last couple times that this team has been here.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Green Bay is incredibly good on defense, and when you factor those things in, you have an absolute drubbing. It was varsity versus JV.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Your path to a degree should fit your life, not the other way around. At Lakeland University, you can personalize every part of your college experience. With a main campus in Sheboygan, evening classes across the state, and flexible online options, you choose how and when you learn. Just graduated high school, changing careers, juggling work and life, they've got options for you. You can even earn credit for experience you already have, or for the work you're doing now, saving time and money. Start customizing your future today at lakeland.edu/ESPN. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
Hey, it's Gary Ellison for Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center. Looking to escape the cold or take a midday break? Get your game on at Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center, where it's always golf season. Play more than 2,000 courses, including over 50 right here in Wisconsin. And even that famous course where they hand out green jackets. Top tech simulators, great food, and the best Bloody Marys around. This is your year-round slice of summer. Bays start at just $35 an hour, Monday through Friday. Book your bay today at WisconsinIndoorGolfCenter.com.
Make the best seat in the house yours. Carbless delivers the handcrafted cocktail experience right to your living room. Bold flavor, no carbs, no sugar, just 100 calories, and all the taste with none of the extra baggage. From kickoff to the final play, Carbless is your game day go-to. Hosting friends, watching with family, or celebrating every big drive, Carbless keeps the good times pouring. So when the game's on the line, make the winning call. Skip the mixing, grab the bliss, and make every seat the best seat in the house. Find Carbless near you at drinkcarbless.com.
A blizzard of $300,000 in prizes is rolling into Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. It's Arctic action. One in, step one, earn entries with your rewards card December 1st to the 18th. Step two, show up for Thursday drawings. Step three, be ready for a chance to pick from a weekly prize board. As a bonus, there'll be a jackpot drawing for the leftover prizes. Arctic action, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Is back pain slowing you down? The OAW Spine Center offers specialized care with advanced treatments for herniated discs, spinal fusion, and more. Their board-certified orthopedic care specialists use the least invasive methods, starting with non-surgical options. If surgery is needed, they provide minimally invasive procedures. The OAW Spine specialists focus on getting you back to an active lifestyle faster. The OAW Spine Center. There is a difference. Visit OAWSpineCenter.com.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I have no idea why Strofe is calling for the ball, but you're listening to Kyle Brust Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. I imagine when he was playing sports in high school, if he called for the ball, the teammates would pass it away from him. But I'm a good teammate. I'm going to pass the ball to him. 800-990-3776.
Where's Diana McWanago to say is, does Ben ever go a day without taking an unnecessary shot at Stroke?
Came out of nowhere.
I mean, he didn't come out of nowhere. He was talking about his athletic achievements last week, and they're not really achievements. They're just made up in his brain.
So here's the thing. I wasn't talking about my athletic achievements. You said, Stroke.
Do you want the ball or not? I'm going to give you the ball.
You said, you've clearly taken the ball and shot it from three like you did all the time at Wisconsin. No wonder you didn't win a national championship.
Oh, yeah, burn.
I got his ass, right, Kyle?
I mean, he made it pretty far.
Set the all-time three-point record.
Cool.
Pretty good percentage.
Got broken like 6 times since then. You haven't even been gone, barely a decade?
It stood for 35 years. Shout out Tim Locum. Great mullet.
And now Tim Locum's in what, like 11th place?
He's still right behind me, 5th. I'm 4th.
I guess
who's top 3?
Trice, Davison, and Koenig.
Oh, you clearly never think about that at all.
You might be able to hold on to 4 for a while, though, because of all the transfers and movement.
And being a 1,000-point scorer, I'm going to stay up on that list, too.
Oh.
What about Blackwell?
Well, again,
does he shoot a lot?
I'm saying it's not going to be like it was, like where you got guys playing 3 years at the same program. Blackwell will.
Hopefully this chaos ends at some point.
It's not.
It just can't be life forever for the next 30 years.
For NCAA?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They'll dial it in.
I thought you were calling for the ball. Take the ball. I tried giving you the ball, and this is why your teammates didn't pass to you.
I guess
you don't grab it with 2 hands.
No, I'm just a little bit irritated.
All right, well,
He threw you off, huh?
take the ball, man.
It was wildly unnecessary.
Thank you, Brad.
It was so funny, though.
Well,
But
hey.
All right, take the ball, Stroh.
So I've got a fascination.
Uh-oh.
Got a fascination with power rankings. They're a concept I don't really love. Because there's no definitive answer on who the best teams in the NFL are. Now, this week on all 7 power rankings I looked at, which I will get to in a moment, the Rams were the number 1 team.
Wow.
So that was at least unified. After that,
Chaos?
bleep show. So of the 7 power rankings that I took a look at, Brad, you'll enjoy this.
I will.
The Packers ranged from 5 to 10. The Detroit Lions ranged from 6 to 9. And the Chicago Bears ranged from 7 to 15.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Who would put them at 15th?
Glad you
A
asked,
person
Brad.
who understands that they're fake, fraudulent.
USA
frauds.
Today, who had the Packers at 5, their highest ranking, had the Bears at 15, their lowest ranking, and
Packer
the Lions
fan.
right between them at 9.
Huh.
So I ran some mathematics, if you will.
No
Yeah,
Monte Carlo?
Statistics.
Oh, I'll get to the Monte Carlo. I'm just kidding. Let's talk about averages. The law of averages.
Oh, beautiful.
Brad, tell me more about the law of averages.
Law of averages
Let's
means
talk about it, Brad. Tell me about it.
averages, you're bound to regress to whatever the average is of your default.
It's the informal belief. So not a formal belief, but an informal belief, Benny. Informal belief. What are you doing?
Putting some more CBD on my neck.
It's not going to help you.
It has.
It's the informal belief that the results of a random event will even out over time.
Yes.
So the law of averages. I went and looked at these 7 power rankings and I said, all right, let's do some mathematics. I got out a whiteboard. I'm being serious when I say this. I'm not joking. I had a whiteboard.
Love a good whiteboard session. Respect.
And I said, okay, to me, just first glance, it seems like the Packers are the most universally well-respected team in the NFC North, according to these 7 sources. The following: USA Today, ESPN, The Athletic, CBS Sports, Yahoo Sports, Pro Football Talk, and Sports Illustrated. Seems to me that the Packers are the most well-respected team in the NFC North, but how much more respected are they than the Detroit Lions, or the team that's at 8-3 leading the division, the Chicago Bears, who seem to me like the least well-respected team in the NFC North? There was one list, USA Today, who had them technically out of the playoffs. Only the top 14 teams make the playoffs. They had them at 15th.
Petey Pablo chimes in. What was the variance in the standard deviation, Stroh?
Ooh,
We will get to the standard deviation. I'm so glad you asked.
wow.
Petey
I
Pablo.
love standard deviation talk.
You sound like a loser.
Well, here's the thing, Ben. He is a loser, but he's my loser, and that's why I
Yeah.
want to talk to him about this. Okay, so the Bears' average rank after Week 12, 10.67. 6-7, nice. 10.67. The Lions' average rank, 7.83. The Packers' average rank in power rankings this week, 7.5, 7.5. So according to the law of averages, just a teensy, tiny bit more respected are the Packers than the team they play on Thursday, the Detroit Lions, 7.5 versus 7.83. What is standard deviation, right?
Standard deviation is like how far removed, like think of a bell curve. You know what a bell curve is?
I do.
Right, where there's outliers and stuff, is how far away from that middle point that you are. So one standard deviation is closer to the middle than 2 standard deviations. And a standard deviation is defined as, I think it's like 67%
Kyle, you
in the
follow?
middle. And then
It's taking me back to like the 4th grade.
and then
Wow.
93% in the middle, and then like 97% in the middle, something like that.
So what that tells me, based on the standard deviation, is that the Green Bay Packers are closer to a Super Bowl championship this year
Well, my question would be: is the standard
than
deviation?
75% of the NFL.
He doesn't know what his
Is the
whatever you
standard
ask him, he's not gonna have it.
Simply put, standard deviation is how concentrated are your data points,
Sure,
right?
yeah.
Because you would say the
Concentration.
Chicago Bears, as high as 7 and as low as 15. It's a wide range.
It sure is, yes.
That's some data points are spread out. High degrees of standard deviation between the rankings. But the Detroit Lions, real tight, right, between 6 and 9.
That's correct.
So that means that there's more concentrated, therefore standard deviation, and therefore the range of outcomes of power rankings for this.
You think you're better than us? Because that's what you sound like right now.
No, he's doing great. He's teaching. Shut up, Ben.
Educated.
If anybody thinks they're better than anybody on this panel, it's Ben Brust. So you shut up. You keep talking. So when you say that tells me that it is most likely the Lions are actually viewed as the most consistent team in the NFC North.
Yes.
Because they rank somewhere between 6 and 9, according to these national pundits. However, the team with the highest ceiling in the NFC North is the Green Bay Packers, because across these multiple mediums that rank power rankings for a living say, hey, they're 5, they're 5, they're 7, they're 7, they're 7. So they have the highest ceiling. But the team that is most well-respected and consistent is the Detroit Lions. And the ultimate takeaway from all of this is the Bears are fluky.
Yes.
All right, so 800-990-30. Yeah, this is what we did yesterday. Like how we were talking about the Vikings game, or we were like, the Vikings game.
I never once heard you say the Packers have the highest ceiling in the North.
I'm saying.
Which is the best take out of this program in 5.5 hours of it this week.
I was just going to ask people what they thought of Strofe takes the ball, Strofe calls for the ball versus hear Brad out.
Put that in your balm and rub it, buddy.
I now understand why you had to transfer schools in order to play basketball.
Oh, wow.
What's better, hear Brad out or Strofe calls for the ball? 800-990-3776.
I thought it was fascinating.
That's because he asked you dorky questions.
Yeah, we're talking numbers.
Once you start talking about standard deviations
to
away
the
from
decimal
football,
points.
Just roll the football in the field and let's play.
7.5 versus 7.83.
0.33 differential. That's
mighty tight.
That is mighty tight.
I'm going to save everybody and tell them about Cheez-It frozen pizza.
Ooh, I need one of them.
And we're going to do a lot of what we do Thursday and Friday tomorrow, so maybe a free pizza Friday on a Wednesday. I'll have to go run that by the contest team because I want to be able to send us into the Thanksgiving with a great dub here. Cheez-It is a legendary snack cracker that's now available in frozen pizza. Each giant Cheez-It original flavored crust is square-shaped, ultra-thin, super crispy, and has the perfect amount of Cheez-It flavor. You have Italian 4-cheese, cheddar jack supreme, and pepperoni. It's a perfect complement to the Cheez-It taste and a short bake time, so you go from freezing to cheesing in as few as 8 minutes. Find Cheez-It frozen pizza in your favorite grocer's pizza section. We're getting some answers on Strofe calls for the ball or hear Brad out, which is better. Plus, Luke Fickell spoke to the media, or was it Luke Fickell? You have to listen in to see if it truly was his voice next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're 92.
Yeah.
I thought it was 93. You said 93.
Almost 93.
When's his birthday?
May.
It's July.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
All right, well, we've got eastbound 94 still tightening up just a bit from about 84th Street to Hawley Road. The westbound side's a bit slower from 25th Street all the way to Hawley as well. Southbound 43, you're backing up from Capitol Drive all the way down through the Marquette down to the KK River. And then the westbound side of 894, we've got backups from the Mitchell Interchange all the way to about 51st Street. The eastbound side is slowing down out of the Hale Interchange past 76th Street. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, chance of rain or snow mix. Blustery with the low of 32. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy and windy. Snow showers likely with a high of 38, falling to 32 by 4 p.m. Weather is brought to you by National Liquor Mart at 16th and National in Milwaukee, packed with the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirit deals in town. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, where your satisfaction is their plan of action. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
The dance of sunlight on water.
Shimmering, sparkling, beautiful, hypnotic. Houses that overlook a gorgeous body of water are the most highly desired houses in the world.
The Bellamare collection of fine jewelry features classic white diamonds, flanked and surrounded by rare and exotic blue diamonds.
Bellamare means beautiful water. Bellamare, sunlight on water, glimmering and twinkling.
The dance is enticing.
The look is spectacular.
The impact is exciting.
Blue and white diamonds created in the heart of Mother Nature
Will dance and sing on the body of a glittering, sparkling woman.
Bella Mare. This blue and white beauty of sunlight on water.
should be worn on the fingers
The wrist.
The neck and the ears.
of the woman you love.
The Bella Mare collection is available only at Kessler's.
We do diamonds better because diamonds are what we do.
For the location of the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Every great team starts with a strong defense, and the same's true in business. That's why companies trust Trend Micro for cybersecurity. From ransomware to phishing to the most advanced cyber threats, they help protect your network, your data, and your people. With over 35 years of expertise, Trend Micro has built a defensive playbook trusted by enterprises worldwide. Your business works too hard to get blindsided. Go to trendmicro.com and see how enterprise security is done right. That's trendmicro.com.
Elevate your game day gear or any outfit with official merchandise from the Milwaukee Bucks Pro Shop. From authentic jerseys to exclusive apparel and accessories, the Bucks Pro Shop has everything you need to showcase your fandom wherever you go. Cheer the deer to victory with authentic Milwaukee Bucks items. Visit us at the Bucks Pro Shop at Fiserv Forum or Bayshore Mall, or shop online at shop.bucks.com.
UW Credit Union presents the Student Athlete of the Week, supporting local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. UW Credit Union is here for every you. Learn more at uwcu.org.
With your UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, I'm Will Summers. This week's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week is Waukesha South Mukwonago senior swimmer Ella Antonuski. Competing in her home pool at the WIAA Division I State Championships, Ella capped off a legendary high school career, taking home her fourth first place finish in both the 200-yard freestyle and 500-yard freestyle. That feat makes her just the second girl in Wisconsin history to win 4 state titles in 2 separate events, joining Waukesha North's Connie Wright. Antonuski dominated the competition, finishing over 2 seconds ahead in the 200 free and more than 3 seconds clear in the 500 free to complete an incredible double four-peat. The University of Georgia commit also got to share the moment with her younger sister Avery, who medaled in 2 events, making the day even more special for the Antonuski family. Congratulations to Ella Antonuski, your UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
The Wisconsin Badgers are rolling. 2 of the last 3 weekends with victories. 2 against ranked opponents at home. And we head on over to the podium where Luke Fickell spoke to the media. At least I ran into this on Twitter X. It's Kyle, Brust Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Let's hear from Luke Fickell.
Well. 2 ranked wins in our last 2 home games, and you all come crawling back. That's fine. I get it. But just know I didn't forget everyone who was calling for my head. Tom Oates, I didn't forget. Barstool Big Cat, I didn't forget. Ben Brust, I don't know anyone who actually listens to your show, but I didn't forget all those former players begging for Jim Leonard. I didn't forget. I'm not leaving, and I want that damn axe back. Anyways, happy Thanksgiving.
Hey! Real or fake?
Hey!
Did Luke Fickell himself write this into AI?
If Luke, he didn't, but if he said that, I would actually be like, let's go, Luke.
Right?
Like, this is what we needed for this program.
No, that's
Call
good.
out Ben Brust.
I like
out.
that, Luke Fickell.
Yeah, I didn't even play for the team. Why isn't Brad being called out?
It's a great question.
No, I like this. I definitely want us to bring the axe back home.
Former Wisconsin punter who punted in the NFL for 6 years doesn't get any of the crap, but I get the crap.
Ben Bruce. Him and that terrible
Ben,
radio
you
show.
have a way to really, how's the right way to say this? To just really instigate someone.
What?
For some reason,
Get under the skin of people?
For some reason, your voice just carries a bit more of weight.
Brad,
than
only
mine.
you and I are the only 2 on this show that has a master's degree, but Ben does have a master's degree in being annoying, and being a pest. He didn't have to go to school for it.
Strofe is my understudy. And being
for
annoying.
The record, that was AI, Luke Fickell.
Strofe.
Thanks, Brad.
Well, I mean, there were probably people listening being like, dang, he called out Ben Brust?
Yeah, you do need to explicitly say that.
I would like to explicitly say that what we just heard, or we'll hear again, will be not Luke Fickell, will be AI Luke Fickell. And again, it's very timely. That is wonderful. It's still a team that's 4-7 in the 3rd year of the coach. I need a lot more than what we've had.
Looks just. If the lips look a little off.
Yeah, that's from Evil Luke Fickle on Twitter, which is an account. That trolls people. Yeah, so Evil Luke Fickle tweeted.
Kyle's like, yeah, he does that to me all the time.
No, I don't think he's trolling, but I've definitely seen Evil Luke Fickle. I wish Evil Luke Fickle would take that damn vest off first and foremost. We don't want vest no more.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he's coaching with those.
That's how you know it's AI, because he's wearing the vest in the AI video.
Can I just say how
he doesn't do that anymore?
How messed up it is for a football coach to be so in his own head that he decided that he was not going to wear the team vest anymore because they won the last football game without it on at home, and so he returned during the same thing.
How do you think that conversation went? You think someone went up to him and said, "You know what, Coach?
Buddy,
I think we should retire the vest. People are talking."
It's superstitious or what it is, but I don't want a football coach that believes what he wears determines the performance of the football team on Saturdays. I want him to say,
dude, it was a good change up. I mean, come on now.
Well, I think he's
But he wore no.
I think he's like making light of it as well. Because he said in the press conference, like, maybe I do have to retire it.
No. He wore the same hoodie he wore 2 weeks ago last week. Okay? So this means this guy is superstitious because they won the game against Washington.
Wait, are you saying he's now going to wear this black hoodie for every game?
Every home game he is.
So be it.
Wow.
I don't need you. I want you
Paul
to wear
Chryst
what
wore
you
the
wanna
same.
wear.
Like a lot of coaches wear the same stuff over and over and over
Bill
again.
Belichick with, like, the cutoff hoodie.
What is happening? This week I defended Matt LaFleur, and now I'm defending Luke Fickle. And I was just saying, despite this AI video, I am not just going to be like, oh yeah, here's your kudos. There's a lot more to be done. Like, I think we're forgetting that this whole thing was about him coming in to raise the level to championships. And so even with this, yes, I want to see them win. And like we discussed, it's fun to watch a defense with identity and taking people down and having some like actual like anger and girth. And it's fun to see. But 8 wins next year and beating Minnesota, I'll public apologize, and you can pie my ass in the face.
Yeah, you used some interesting words to describe.
What did I say?
Girth?
Yeah.
Girth!
Yeah.
They played with some girth.
I don't know about that one, Ben.
I don't think if you went in front
They were lacking girth, were they not?
I don't know if we're qualified.
I haven't heard a coach say that. Yeah.
I can tell you it looked like there was lacking girth.
Okay, let's.
I'm just talking about
you saw girth. You saw girth on Saturday.
Brad, stop.
I'm
See,
going
y'all
into
are
my
taking it too
holiday.
far. I'm basically saying they got
on the defense.
They have some freaking stones, some rocks.
Oh, that's what we're using now?
Better than what I guess I said was earlier.
When is it appropriate
Nah,
to use
Kyle,
the
what
word
do you-
girth in a sentence? I'm just very curious to know that.
Shut his mic off. I don't know what you're trying to do before the holiday.
What I'm trying to do.
I'm genuinely.
What you're trying to do. You leaned into it. You said the word.
Not the way to save it was say stones and rocks.
Yeah, like you just kept going and going and going.
No, I
and going.
wasn't. I'm basically saying they have a little bit of gumption behind them.
Okay,
Gumption.
whatever. All I'm saying is, if it's 90 degrees next spring, or I guess summer to start the football season,
First game,
and he got that damn hoodie on, we're cooked.
But wait a minute,
We're
Kyle.
cooked.
Coaches have all sorts of superstitions.
No, people switch it up. That would mean that he's thinking that this hoodie is the secret sauce. No, the secret sauce is coaching better. The secret sauce is continuing to keep your players and develop your players. That's what the secret sauce is.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong there.
Essentially, I'm proud of what the defense has put out there, that Saturdays have become something you can look forward to.
That was better. That was better.
was
all right.
That was much better.
Ultimately, you still need more because we were sold on something bigger than celebrating 2 wins in the 3rd year of Luke Fickle with an under 500 record.
Were you looking simply for just size? They have more size up front?
No. Intensity.
Can we just stop? Thanksgiving's coming. The last thing a brother wants is a long weekend where I'm getting emails. So let's just stop.
I literally have since.
Oh, no. Ben Brust, you literally got on here and said the word about 3 or 4 times after. You said it multiple times.
I wasn't using it in the context that you guys were thinking.
I wasn't using it in any context anyway either.
I just think the defense is finally playing to a level where it is fun to watch.
Either way, and I will say this, Ben, you are right. He was not brought in to get 5 wins, win the axe, and maybe have like 5 or 6 wins next year. But what we saw at the end of the year gives me enough optimism to say, you know what? I'm listening.
I can't
You
believe-
have my attention.
I cannot believe.
I'm okay with another year after what I've seen now.
I can't believe my Super Bowl for the Badgers is this Saturday. I used to make fun of Minnesota Golden Gophers fans for like we got the axe and we were like, oh, we're gonna win this axe. I was like, it was.
That's what I'm saying. Like that whole AI video is like, okay, great.
I'm excited for Saturday. Like I'm excited
I'm
to win the
excited
axe
too.
back. Not only because this team's gonna,
They might go to a bowl game. I'm just throwing that out there.
I'm saying.
They need like 15 teams to lose.
Well,
But
you never know.
5 and 7 could get an invite. Some teams could decline invites.
I believe they
I'm
declined
just
the
saying.
invite last year.
Yeah, but it would be so sad that we're accepting invites at 5 and 7.
Yeah,
This
play
team
more
needs
football.
it though because they're
They need
young.
to play more football.
Dude, if they win
they
3
do
of the
need
last 4 games to end the season, that would be a bright spot.
PD,
You gotta
I
find
agree.
bright spots.
He prefers bleep talking AI Luke than golly G Luke.
Yeah, AI.
Actually, play AI Luke Fickle again.
AI
We need-
Luke Fickle makes you want to play
Luke,
for him.
we want this.
Well. 2 ranked wins in our last 2 home games, and you all come crawling back. That's fine. I get it. But just know I didn't forget everyone who was calling for my head. Tom Oates, I didn't forget. Barstool Big Cat, I didn't forget. Ben Brust, I don't know anyone who actually listens to your show, but I didn't forget all those former players begging for Jim Leonard. I didn't forget. I'm not leaving, and I want that damn axe back. Anyways, happy Thanksgiving.
The crazy thing is, there are coaches, maybe they don't call people out individually. There are coaches that say this on the podium and say, you know what? Yeah, I remember when everyone was giving me a hard time. Look at
It's
us
still
now.
not the time at
It's
4 and 7 to be doing that.
No, it's
which
not.
is why even Luke Fickle did it at a good time for the people that are not believing. But there's still a lot of work before there's a public apology to where the program is, because they're still 4 and 7, and Kyle's saying the Super Bowl is the axe, which is not where you should be year 3 with the Luke Fickle
It's
era.
not where you should be, but that's the realization of the situation. So either I can go into Saturday all upset about the fact that this team sucks, or I can say, boy, this could be 3 out of 4 wins. We win back to axe, and it's looking up. Things are looking up.
Things are looking up.
I'd rather go into offseason more happy.
It would be a way to add humiliation to the Minnesota team, because it's like they lost to this bad Badger team.
Brett, no, that was not his actual presser. That was AI Luke Fickle for the 5th time to cover our bases. That was not Luke Fickle.
Yes, a parody, some would call that.
Luke's a nice
Evil
guy,
Luke
too.
Fickle AI. Evil Luke Fickle on Twitter.
He is a nice guy.
Yeah,
from what I've heard.
I'm back in on the Badgers.
From what you heard,
I thought you talked to people that have never
I
met
thought
him.
you heard different.
They said he's nice. He's just not like
present,
engaged.
Sure,
but that seems to be changing because
It does
he's
seem to be
hiring
changing.
out someone to take care of that.
It might be you.
Might be me.
When I met Luke, he was very nice, pleasant.
It's great.
I didn't have
If
any issues
anything,
with
if
it.
anything,
Cool.
Luke Fickle,
Yeah, it was
Great
nice.
drop-in.
If anything, this team should thank us. You know, sometimes you got to light a fire under someone's
know
butt,
what?
and they're making all the changes that should be done 3 years ago.
Can we run the Monte Carlo simulation on the Badgers next year?
Oh,
We could run it if they win 3 of their last 4. Yeah,
You should ask ChatGPT how this is likely going to play out. How many games are going to win next year?
I think that would melt ChatGPT given the
Transfer
state,
portal?
Yeah, the state of college athletics.
Yeah, it's almost something that you can't ask. It's an impossible
Too
ask.
much. Wow.
We wrap
Even
up
for
the
AI.
ESPN Wisconsin portion of the show next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN.
Transformers, Megan Fox.
No, I would say Megan Fox, we all good, but 7:45 is starting to go. You got to transform your ass up out of here.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Stay up to date on the green and gold all season. The Green and Gold Fix podcast is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Luxury stay, elite play, unwind in sophisticated comfort. Win big, dine, and experience the events in Milwaukee.
If only life had a remote control, you could pause or rewind. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your Green and Gold Fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank. Tri-City National Bank offers a full suite of personal and business banking products at more than 25 convenient locations. Open your account today at the community bank that's Milwaukee's best bank. Learn more at tcnb.com.
Victory Monday in the books, which means we've got to turn our attention quickly to just 2 days away. Thanksgiving at noon. It's Packers at Lions, the second time these two teams will meet up in the 2020
2025 season. The Packers got the better of the Lions in Week 1 at Lambeau Field, but a lot has happened since then. Head coach Matt LaFleur on the matchup.
They're one of the premier teams in the National Football League for a reason. I think they got great coaches. I think they got great players, great schemes. So it'll be a great challenge for us, but one our guys will be ready for.
Second time in 3 years, the Lions will host the Packers on Thanksgiving. Detroit, 2.5-point favorites. I'm Alex Gross.
This has been your Green and Gold Fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank, your hometown bank.
Family's bigger? Out of space? We can help you find a new place. Just make Tri-City your first call. We are here to help, loan large or small. Tri-City National Bank, equal housing lender, NMLS 433891.
This is Matt Meitner, owner of Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Do you find yourself talking to your dog but feel like she's not listening to you?
Bella, sit!
Are you constantly repeating yourself but she's not following your directions?
Sit! Sit!
Frustrating, isn't it? At Sit Means Sit Dog Training, we want to help you have a happy, confident, and obedient dog, and we also want to make the training process an enjoyable and worthwhile experience. Contact Sit Means Sit today to schedule a free consultation so we can create a customized training program so you are able to have the dog you want and deserve.
Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Sorry, we don't train husbands, wives, or kids.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
The holidays are the perfect time to thank the people who make your business shine. At Alpha Custom Apparel, we help you create custom gifts and branded apparel that show true appreciation. Whether it's polished polos for your sales team, cozy quarter zips for employees, or thoughtful giveaways for your best clients. We make it easy with fast turnaround, creative options, and Midwest service you can count on. This season, give gifts that build pride and strengthen relationships long after the holidays are over. Visit alphacustomapparel.com and start your holiday gifting today.
At Grunberg Offices, we take great pride in helping those who have trusted us after a serious accident. Our team has the knowledge, resources, and experience to get you the results you deserve. Don't wait to get the help you need. Make the right call. Call Gruber Law Offices today. Proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks. One call, that's all.
Give the gift of a special night out from the Bartolotta Restaurants. Purchase a gift card at bartolottas.com and get a $20 holiday bonus for every $100 you spend. Happy holidays from all of us at the Bartolotta Restaurants. And thank you, Milwaukee.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Brust Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Love heading into the Princeton Club. Free childcare with the membership. Open 24/7, friendly, great vibe when you walk in. They're always rooting and cheering for you to have a great day and a great workout. And you can have a strong body, a strong mind, and help provide a strong community. So whatever your goal is, small or large, simply start today and you will have a better tomorrow. Princeton Club, it's amazing. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, Strofe running the show on Twitter at KBN ESPN. We have a poll out there for you. We asked Mark Tauscher. Let's check back on in, and it was the other way, but is flipped. Is defensive end Micah Parsons more important to the Packers' success than QB Jordan Love in 2025? Yes, he's more important. It was winning. It is now 47%.
It's a barn burner.
No, not more important, 53%.
Interesting.
Tausch said that he is not, but then throughout the time of our interview with him, which you can find on the ESPN Wisconsin app or watch back on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, ESPN Madison, was making some arguments for him being more important. But I guess through the entire season, Again, this is a good question to be able to ask because it means that you have somebody as impactful as you do at the defensive end edge rushing position.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically saying is a very good franchise quarterback more important than one of the best players in the entire NFL at the next most important position, which is a defensive end. I just look at the way that this team is structured, particularly on defense. You remove Micah Parsons, say hello to that pass rush from last season, which was completely void and non-present. It's going to expose the backfield. I think that they're actually a worse run defending team. For all the criticism that Micah Parsons got defending the run, he's been very good defending the run. And Jordan Love, like he is your franchise quarterback. If this question was who is more important for the next 10 years for the Green Bay Packers, it's of course Jordan Love. It's of course Jordan Love. But this team specifically, if one were just to take a sabbatical and say, I'm going to come back in 2026, I think it's Micah Parsons. You can make it work with Malik Willis for a little bit. Without either, you're not winning a championship either way. But I think you can win a playoff game with Malik Willis and Micah Parsons.
And the thing is, we have to understand how dominant I believe. No. It depends on who you. It depends on who you play in the playoffs. Say the Chicago Bears find a way to wait.
Muddy it up.
If the Chicago Bears, you get a home game. The Chicago Bears have to play the Green Bay Packers in round 1 of the playoffs.
Well, look how many qualifiers you're adding to this.
But that's not a qualifier because that actually is something that realistically could happen. Well, we don't want Malik Willis, but what I'm saying is the Packers can win the division, and it could be the Chicago Bears as a team that they play in the wild card.
That'd be fun.
And so,
but they also could not and still be in the playoffs. And then you have Malik Willis, and then what?
Dude, you made it seem like it's impossible when I just gave you a scenario of an actual playoff, a team.
Again, that's like a 1 out of 100.
What do you mean a 1 out of 100?
They're not going to play the Bears, and Malik Willis, I would say, would not beat the Bears.
So what you're saying is there's no way the Bears.
And also, you could say that Malik Willis did not play well against the Bears last year.
Sure. You can say that. But anyway,
no, you can.
Thinking about Micah Parsons and what he's done for this defense, he has been completely dominant. And what I love about it is Micah Parsons, there has not been one offensive lineman, because we played some really good ones this year, and Micah Parsons has not been stopped by a singular offensive lineman whatsoever. That is something that's rare. We watch what Rashawn Gary, what Clint Clark in the past has done, Lucas Van Ness, they struggled against some of these offensive linemen. Not Micah. You got to send the whole Calgary. Go Calvary to go get him.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, adductor. Questionable for Wednesday.
Okay, that's improvement.
That is. Same area.
Well, when you lose 5 straight.
Yeah. They're not very good without Giannis.
Oh, go figure.
That's a profound statement, I know.
It's just also as bad because my whole thing was without him, you want to show you got something.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing is to continue to prove you can win championships.
Suck without Giannis. I mean,
that's more like it. Brad says they're not good. Kyle says they suck.
No, it takes me back to the olden days. I'm like, boy,
sure does. This is like 2005.
Get rid of Giannis if you want to.
Coming up next in Madison's Jim, Matt, and Molly, you got the Damn Sports Show in Beaver Dam. And right here on 94.5 ESPN, YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, the ESPN Wisconsin app. Kyle, Brust Nortman next with you in 2 minutes.
Sports and banter, a perfect blend. KBN's the show that never ends.
Uh-oh. Westbound on 94. Looks like we've got a crash. It's at 35th Street. The right shoulder is blocked, so just watch out for the delays. Those are backing up from about 25th Street all the way through the Stadium Interchange to Holly Road. On eastbound 94, we got backups from just before 84th Street all the way to about Holly Road. Southbound 41, backing up from before Good Hope Road all the way down to Hampton. Traffic is brought to you by Capco Kids to Kids Toy Drive. For fun family activity, visit or volunteer Saturday, December 13th. For more information, visit kidstokidstoydrive.com. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, chance of rain, snow mix, blustery with the low of 32. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy and windy, snow showers likely with a high of 38, falling to 32 by 4 p.m. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
It's time for the Marquette Minute on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings is the official viewing party location for Marquette road games this season.
Marquette got back in the win column, snapping a 2-game skid after holding off Central Michigan 85-71 at Pfizer Forum on Saturday. Senior guard Chase Ross was electric, scoring 27 points on 7 of 8 shooting, adding 7 assists and 2 steals. Here's head coach Shaka Smart after the game.
This was a baby step in the right direction. The growth mindset is incredibly important for this team because honestly, we have one guy, Chase Ross, is like a pretty darn confident guy out there, and then we got a bunch of other guys that are working their way into confidence and slowly but surely building that through experience.
With the win, Marquette improves to 4-3, heading into a Black Friday showdown with Oklahoma in Chicago.
This Marquette Minute has been brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings is the official viewing party location for Marquette road games this season. The next watch party of the season will be Friday, November 28th at 1 p.m. at the Pewaukee Buffalo Wild Wings. Check out the Golden Eagles watch party schedule at gomarquette.com/BWW.
Tune in to KBN every day at 2 o'clock. Kyle, Brust, Nortman. 94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle, Brust, Nortman, KBN on 94.5 ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour on KBN is brought to you by Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited is Wisconsin's leader in Pella window installation. Looking for new windows, siding, roof, and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on KBN.
Pow! Hey, what's happening then? Hey, salute. You got that win over the Vikings.
Everybody that be living in
Feeling good, Tori?
I'm feeling pow.
I like this. A throwback.
Yeah.
It's a throwback.
Kyle, Brust, Nortman with you till 5 o'clock. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, Strofe running the show, and alongside Tori, who will be joining us on Fridays moving forward, but back to Tuesday for this week. He's feeling good. Got to talk a little trash to his son, who's a Vikings fan.
Yes.
He really couldn't say anything other than what is wrong
He
with
just
our.
took it. He just listened.
Well, yeah, his quarterback isn't even a real quarterback.
I think he in concussion protocol.
That was crazy. Because literally, T.J. Hockenson, after he just got knocked, T.J. Hockenson picked him up when J.J. McCarthy was like laying down for a second. Yeah, the kid was concussed in that moment, but it's a
he actually was like, hey, let's get him out there. If he looks worse, maybe he'll get benched.
He picked him up quick.
Oh wow.
So Tori, I'm going to toss it over to Brad Nortman because he's done an exercise because of a conversation that he had that's going to make you and all of us feel old.
Yeah, this is the first time in a long time I felt this old. So Tori, my wife and I, we've got the 2 kids we foster and our baby. So 3 young kids. We need help. We have a great babysitter, the best babysitter I've ever. She's 16 years old. 16-year-old junior. So she's helping out. Kids are down, and before we send her home, we're just talking. We're talking about movies and things like that. I'm like, you know what? It's just so much easier to watch something nowadays with streaming and Netflix and all that kind of stuff. It was hard to find things when you had to go to like Blockbuster to rent a movie. And she goes,
Blockbuster?
Block what? I said, have you ever heard of Blockbuster? And she goes,
wow.
I've never heard of Blockbuster. And I said, so the idea of like going to a store and having a wall of DVDs or even VHSs you have to rent. I was like, she's just looking at me like I've never heard of this. So I said it's like a library for movies. And I tried describing to her the return time and the stress of making sure that you returned it, walking the aisles and all the things.
The exhilaration of going up to a movie box and praying it was behind it so you could take it home.
What's left of Blockbuster is at the Milwaukee Public Library.
Yeah.
Because they still got a DVD and video section in the library somewhere.
And she kept on saying, like, wow, that's crazy.
Why is that?
That's crazy.
That's crazy for somebody to think that's crazy.
But she was born in
it feels dated, but it doesn't
she's
feel
16.
It doesn't feel crazy to be able to have a place that has movies and things that you can rent.
Well, I say Gen X, we're the last generation to see technology advance into now where it's streaming. So we did.
Well, I don't know. I'm a millennial and I've seen that too.
I'm talking about, but we had the I think Grandma, when it went from the rotary phone.
I had a rotary phone at the house.
You had a rotary phone?
You move it and it.
Yeah. The rotary phone, and then when we got the regular phone with the dial, my grandma didn't even know what to do with that. She was like, she was like,
I just pressed the number?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying it was just so big for her. Then when the VCR came, I was like, Grandma, just press play.
Well, slow down. We did an exercise here.
So I'm glad you're bringing this up because it made me think about, man, what else was a big part of our life? Like, I know you're a little bit older than us, but like if you're in your mid-30s.
Oh, wow.
I got a couple years.
If you're in your mid-30s, what was around when you were a kid that was like important to your life or just, defined it? But to someone who's 16, they'd have like no concept for it, right? Okay, so I asked our friends at ChatGPT to put together a list of these things, and boy, they're good. So first one was indeed Blockbuster Video. How about this one? How about dial-up internet, to where you couldn't use the phone?
Yeah.
You couldn't use the phone and go online at the same time.
My dad, when we got our house, we had built the house. He made sure we had 2 lines on that mug. 2 lines.
Smart man.
Hey, my cousin came over and ran up the party line bill.
Oh, the party
on
line.
the phone.
They had
the party line, right?
How about AOL Instant Messenger?
Well, AIM, of course.
Wild number 12.
What was your screen name?
Wild number 12.
Wild number 12?
Wild number 12.
High Rise 2282.
Oh, wow.
Shooting Hoops 22.
High Rise?
Yeah, because I was a
classic.
basketball.
A state guy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, High Rise.
You've always been rich,
Skyscraper.
Hawk 33.
Yeah, Hulk 33.
Yeah.
I like it.
Powerful.
How about this one? This also came up last night because I also told her that GPS is unbelievable. Because who remembers MapQuest?
MapQuest. MapQuest. What you mean? I remember
Maps.
the dang map. Yeah.
Yeah. You had to find it.
Just stop at the gas station, buy a map.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would just when MapQuest came
How
out,
many
I thought that was
exits
a big
did you
deal.
ride past?
Oh, I mean.
Oh, my goodness.
I thought MapQuest was, I'm going to put my home address in and Kyle Wallace's address because I'm going to go visit Kyle. And I thought that was a big deal. But you make one wrong turn and you are done for.
Yeah.
And
done.
You had to make sure on the family computer that you printed out the MapQuest. And that was stressful.
And you got to have somebody in the passenger seat that's paying attention.
You know what's so funny is I remember traveling and my mom, because you had to print it out, my mom having a folder with the map trying to tell my dad, go that, it's supposed to be that way now.
Was there anything
horrible?
Was there anything worse than when you were utilizing MapQuest and then you make the wrong turn and then everyone in the car starts becoming the expert on how to get back, and then it just
you turn up here.
Stroke, did you be honest? Did you ever have to print out MapQuest to get to a destination?
Never when I was driving.
Because you split the difference.
My
You're
mom
26.
would be. I mean, GPS.
But we didn't have to print out MapQuest by the time.
GPS
in 2000S,
existed.
we had
2005, 2006.
We had the GPS that would go on the car.
Yeah,
Remember those?
yeah.
I didn't have that probably until senior year.
Poor Brookfield
you
kid.
Driving your junior, right?
Yeah,
wait a
sophomore
minute.
year.
Sophomore
year.
I'm a baby. I don't
2005.
Yeah, 2006 for me. So that's why, big difference.
How about this one? And this one, I really feel like you don't have a true high school experience.
Are we missing any? 800-990-3776.
Burn CDs, especially for somebody.
Yeah.
You burn your CD. They have no concept of that now.
Dude, that was such a cool, when it completed,
There used
you
to be a
felt
guy
like
waiting around in the parking lot with the burned CDs.
Yeah, over there about the market place where you go get all the clothes over there.
If you go to any
Fond du Lac Capital.
shopping store, they'll be outside. Hey, we got the new movies.
No, what they used to do, they used to list off the movies. Like they just say
Yep.
they don't even say the new movie. Shaft, Friday. I'm like, what you talking about?
and the CDs, the new CDs that came out.
Come to the
Can I guess
barbershop with
one?
them.
Yeah.
LimeWire.
Oh,
That was not the next one, but the one I was going to do after that. Yep, illegally downloading music, classic 90s and 2000s.
I can only imagine how many viruses.
Bill chimes in. LimeWire, yes.
How about this one? T9 texting.
Oh, yeah.
Remember you had
that
to
was
click,
annoying.
if you wanted to be, you had to click number
Twice.
2 twice. The saying hey to somebody required 9 button presses.
Oh, wow.
I got something.
Isn't that crazy?
The cable box.
Oh, yeah.
The cable box where you had to.
Yeah, cable
You remember the
box.
black box story? Did you have a black box?
Well,
the
you
legal cable black
I
box?
can't say that on air. I don't want nobody to
it's
see my
past
connection. I don't
7
want to
years.
get nobody up.
How about this one? I remember doing this one, and now thinking I just price gouging. Buying a ringtone for $1.99.
Yeah.
Oh,
You ever do
ringtone.
that?
Yeah, you can have a song.
Yeah,
you gotta have a song.
Remember the ringback one?
You was
We
the
could call
cool
in.
kid, like when you had the ringtone.
Oh, when you call
you
someone,
can hear a song,
they
something
had a
like
song
that.
for you to listen to.
This one's gonna take you guys back to elementary school, at least for us. floppy disks.
Oh, yeah.
Little floppy disks.
I love playing
Stroke,
Oregon
do you even know what that
Trail.
is?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what floppy disk
You know
is?
what Oregon Trail is?
What shape?
You don't know what Oregon Trail is?
I have no idea what
That,
is.
okay,
Oh,
so,
wow.
That is,
okay, no,
right?
that's number one. That's
Yeah,
one, too.
we play
Computer
that
labs.
all the time, yeah.
Computer labs in school.
Oh, yeah, we had that.
But-
Typing class.
Clearly, but you're not playing Oregon Trail.
That
no,
was the game.
I was playing coolmathgames.com.
What shape do you think a floppy disk is?
Rectangle.
Yeah, that's
A
close.
square.
Squares, but
Floppy, man. you
Same
know what I like
family.
about a floppy disk.
What are they?
It's basically like a
memory
USB
disk.
before a USB.
Yeah, it was like
okay.
a little bit thicker.
Yeah, a little thicker.
Well,
It had that slide thing where you could go click.
Oh, yeah.
Atari was one of those things that everybody had. That was like the first video game. It was all
It
square.
was.
Yeah.
The separate device for caller ID on your home landline.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one on YouTube,
is
so you can
good.
see who was calling.
Wow.
This is.
There's no way you had.
He doesn't know what that is. Not his.
You
house.
probably had it pop up on your cordless phone.
Yeah.
We had a square next to our phone that would show who was calling.
And you
Oh,
can
that's
go
fun.
through and see who all the list of callers.
Oh yeah, down, 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 down.
Is anybody still using pagers?
Pagers.
They
That's
did-
before my
other than-
They
time.
did
than
overseas, and that
firefighters-
didn't well for them.
I don't think anybody other than firefighters are actively using them now.
Doctors.
Doctors,
Sure,
the ER.
sure. Yeah. Medical professionals.
I'll do one more. There's a few other ones, but I'll get to whatever you guys do. How about this one? The ultimate test of someone's character. On a VHS that you rent, did you rewind or not?
Oh, sure.
No.
Please, that strip says, please rewind if you rented a VHS.
Kyle did.
Did you rewind?
Oh yeah.
No.
Pause, or you, if you press pause and rewind, it goes slower. But you press stop and rewind.
Oh,
it
yeah,
goes
super
super
fast.
Super fast. Zoom.
Do y'all remember how? So here
Here we
remember
go.
remember the camcorders? Because my daddy used to love to film. Remember how the camcorders, right? They had the little small tapes. In order to watch the small tapes, you had to have like an adapter tape that you put the small tape in. Oh, the Wallace household got a whole bunch of films on that. We could never get rid of VHS. Never.
You still got it?
My dad probably has 3 VHS things around now.
What's crazy is
It was gonna be worth someday, Kyle.
Maybe that and pennies, huh?
my parents took all of our like home videos that were originally on VHS, converted them to DVD. It took like months, and now DVDs are like out of.
Now you got to take the DVDs and put them on the
cloud.
computer.
Crazy.
What if the cloud crashes? There go all the memories.
Here we go.
Oh man.
Good
so
stuff.
that was a bunch of them. There were some more, but those were the highlights. I don't know if any came through.
That's pretty good. I feel dated. now.
Any one of those, Stro, for you being 26, any one of those really hit you different? To rewind, the ones we talked about, Blockbuster Video, dial-up internet, AOL Instant Messenger.
Yeah, AIM. I had that.
Burned CDs,
I did that.
MapQuest.
Oh, hold on. Stop. Hold on. Stop. Burn CDs. I don't know if I've ever told this story. It's
Oh,
not a good
buckle
one.
up.
Not a good
yes.
one. Not a good one. So
It means it's a good one.
I utilized LimeWire so I was a dorky kid, as we've established.
No.
Shocker.
So when my parents got divorced,
Got
I
stuffed
became.
in a locker, Tori.
When my parents got divorced, I got very like not addicted, but like I used the computer. That was my getaway, right? I would be on the computer a lot, so I would utilize LimeWire.
You and I at the same time.
Late at night.
Mom, you home? You home?
Is that you?
Is that you at home?
No, the thing is, I was like 7, so I don't know if that crossed my mind for a couple
wow.
years. But I was on MySpace at like 8 years
How
old.
did he get a virus on the computer?
That was from
Pop-ups.
Oh, pop-ups.
Well, those still
Right.
exist, Ben.
No, but they're just blocked. But you don't understand what pop-up
Oh, my
life
God.
was
It used
like.
to be the Wild West
was
of
awful.
pop-ups.
So anyway, in 6th grade, I was 12 in 6th grade? I had a girlfriend that went to a different school. She did exist, but she went to a different
love
school.
that you have to say that.
We met up, well, because that's the old thing. She goes to a different school. So we met up on Friday nights at the YMCA, and we were together for 3 months, right? And I was like, this is a big one, 3 months.
That's like 3 years. That's like 3 years in 12-year-old years.
Facebook and Skype. We would Skype together.
Jeez, Skype.
Oh, wow.
Forgot about
Hey,
that.
hey, can I do play-by-play for you?
Skype really pummeled the bag in the.
Yeah,
got sold.
they were ahead of it.
Microsoft,
Yeah, but Zoom took over
Microsoft bought Skype.
after
And
the
now there's
pandemic,
Teams.
right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Really doing much
so
with it.
at 3 months, I was like, this is a big time anniversary. We've been together a long time.
It's a long time.
So I bought her a necklace from Kohl's, and I burned her a CD.
What songs?
I only remember one of them, and it's an awful song. It's "Love Like Whoa" by the Ready Set. You probably don't even know what I'm
My
referring to.
love is like whoa.
No,
that's not. You know what
that's not
song
it.
I'm talking
That's
about.
not
That's
it.
an R&B song.
She broke up with me.
Not in Denmark.
She broke up with me a day later via
wow.
via Facebook.
Damn.
Yeah, you just
Wait, what was the necklace?
you fall
Was it
too
like
quick. We've learned
It was just
that.
like a heart, yeah.
We fall.
even
You fall
pretty
way
strong.
too quick. We know that. You love love.
He does fall.
He does fall
Have you ever
hard.
been single for more than 3 months?
Yeah, but if you up that number of
6 months.
Oh man,
I'm not
Stroke.
mad at you. You got trauma you dealt with, man.
He just loves love, man.
I love love. I think that the world needs more love, and I have a lot to give.
You sure do.
He's a lovable guy.
Yeah, he's very lovable. He's like a puppy.
Was this the song?
Yeah, I would have dumped it.
Yeah, I would have dumped it too. I dumped it.
What is she up to nowadays? She found a real man.
That's a good question.
What would you guys do
I see
with the
she
wife?
find a real man.
I mean,
I
if
was 12.
If my son told me he gave this to a girl for a song, I say, "Oh, that's your mama ain't it. This ain't my jeans."
Did I
Ain't
tell
no
you
way
the
to
middle
rock.
school story story when I was dating a girl named Ashton? And Punk'd was like a really, really popular show.
Great show.
Yeah.
And so she found a pin, and it was she strofed me. About 3 months in 6th grade, she put in my locker, "I heart Ashton," as a joke, but I was like, no, that's too far. So I dumped her.
Wow.
You gotta dump her.
Dang.
Yes,
just like that?
I heart Ashton?
Did you not heart Ashton?
Not like that.
See, in high school, that's a good thing. I heart Ashton.
She was marking her. She was marking her territory.
Yeah, and then I would say, I'm gonna mark mine.
See, she's trying to mark a man.
Mark mine.
She left you in the dust.
Control.
Yeah, stay away from them ones that try to control you.
What would you guys do at the YMCA as 12-year-olds?
Great question,
Sit
Brad.
down and watch other
they
people
did
play
this thing, at least in the Green Bay. At least
No, for real.
At
Hey,
least
can
in
I
Green
play?
Bay, they did a thing called I think it was Teens Night or Kids Night or something, where like middle school.
Where you have to spend the night over at the YMCA?
No, you just spend like a few hours there. But like you had the basketball courts then, and like you could play
pizza.
dodgeball, and there was pizza. Yeah, I think Pizza Hut was there.
Because
yeah.
we would sleep over at the YMCA.
Really?
Oh, like a lock-in?
Yeah, they had the lock-in.
Yeah, lock-in.
like
You could go swimming if you wanted to, but we never did.
Yeah, and then
No
and a couple
game.
times we went swimming.
The pool was the best
Two
place to
people
be.
almost drowned.
wow.
I was terrified. Yeah, they jumped off the diving board, didn't even know how to swim.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
You know that happens.
that's a choice.
As someone who's been around
Wow.
children before, that's bad.
Brad, maybe through all that time, thinking back, maybe you worked with a good bank and got some good rates and found your way in life.
Yeah, I tell you what, all this thinking get me thinking long term. And if you're thinking long term, especially with your financial situation, then Bank 59 is the only place to go. Every pillar of your financial life, they're going to take care of you with, whether it be wealth management, checking, savings, deposits, loans, CDs, whatever it is. Bank 59 has got you covered. You can put your head on the pillow at night and rest soundly, knowing that Bank 59 is the best bank in the Milwaukee area, from the prestigious Community Choice Awards. Not only that, top workplace for 16 straight years. Just another reason that they are living out their mission of making lives better. Their customers, their employees absolutely are satisfied, but not only that, serving the community, volunteerism, charitable giving, so much is dedicated to making lives better of the people in their community. That's why they are the local, the true community bank that you are looking for. So go check them out and see how they can make your life a little bit better at bank59.com, member FDIC.
Dave from Aaron chimes in, and I think Dave from Aaron's actually wrong here. Strofe went from a heart necklace after 3 months to talking about marriage on the first date. Strofe, you went backwards. No, he actually stayed the exact same, and that's where I actually give him credit.
It's crazy.
It's wild.
Yeah, I don't even know what
I mean,
wedding vows, politics on the first date.
that was well, the politics part wasn't, but the other parts were like kind of jokes.
No,
That's
It's a joke, but it's like dipping your toe in the water.
I would-
Sure.
I-
Well, like you're like, what's the
Kyle,
cartoon where the
you're
eyes
Kyle-
pop out of the head?
Kyle's on a first date.
SpongeBob?
Kyle's on a first date.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
Somebody asked Kyle Wallace, so do you want to do your own wedding vows?
I would immediately
not how it
think
came up.
this broad is crazy, but she's cute. So we'll see where this takes us for the night or the week or a couple weeks. But this ain't the one. Immediately, this too clingy. I don't want no stage 5 clinger.
I love clinger.
Oh, wow.
You're a clingy. You're a clinger.
Give her enough to cling on.
I love that.
Absolutely not. I'm
I
already
had
planning
somebody
how
like
it's
that.
going to end, but a good time before it ends.
You're our stage 5 clinger here, Strofe.
Yeah, I love you guys. That's why I'm yelling at you at weddings.
Good for you. Be yourself. Be yourself, man.
Thanks, Tori.
Go Pack, go, right,
thank you
Tori?
for
They winning.
inviting me in.
They winning.
Oh, of course.
Here it is.
Tori, did you enjoy
Happy
yourself
Thanksgiving.
today?
Yeah, I had a great time. Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving. Go eat good.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
What's your favorite dish for Thanksgiving?
Last
Real
year
quick.
we did this.
Duck
Collard
dressing.
greens.
Duck dressing.
Duck dressing.
What about the collard greens?
Well, if Liz brought it,
Wait a
Liz
minute.
brought
The
in
collard greens.
Yeah.
It's called greens, man.
Well, we know Liz brought in everybody
Those were
some greens.
delicious.
It was powerful.
It was delicious.
Stuffing
But
or dressing?
I like duck dressing.
What is
You say dressing.
We don't have
Dressing with
time
duck.
for this.
Stuffing or dressing? What do you guys say? Quick. Then we'll go to break.
Stuffing.
dressing? Even though stuffing is
No,
delicious.
wait, no, I say stuffing.
Stuffing is good, but dressing is
Dressing
good.
is yeah. Put foot in it.
Nailed it.
All right, good job, guys.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN.
You said they are a reflection of their head coach. Yes, he's soft, as he proved with you by signing that damn jersey you had on. You think Campbell would have signed that jersey?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Westbound 94 at 35th Street still have that right shoulder blocked with a crash. That's going to be causing some big delays. Now stretching back almost to 20th Street, all the way past that to Hawley Road. We've also got eastbound 94 slowing down just before 84th Street to Hawley. Southbound 43, that's got backups, pretty hefty ones, from before Capitol Drive all the way down through the Marquette and over the high-rise bridge. Doesn't really let up until you get past the KK River crossing. On the northbound side, we got backups from the Marquette all the way up to Locust. And check out the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Chance of rain or snow mix, blustery with the low of 32. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy and windy. Snow showers likely with a high of 38, falling to 32 by 4 p.m. This holiday season, escape the hustle and bustle at Lakeland Resort. From spa days to holiday events, it's where the spirit of the season comes to life. Book your getaway today at lakelandresort.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
This felt more like the team that we saw in weeks 1 and 2 than it did the last couple times that this team has been here.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Green Bay is incredibly good on defense, and when you factor those things in, you have an absolute drubbing. It was varsity versus JV.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Welcome to Jackpot Land, this fall at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Play your favorite games with your Potawatomi Rewards card all fall to win your share of thousands in prizes each month. And earn entries into the big December Jackpot Land prize drawings. Your October, November, and December entries all count. Win thousands in cash or reward play. Welcome to Jackpot Land, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
Hey, it's Gary Ellison for Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center. Looking to escape the cold or take a midday break? Get your game on at Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center, where it's always golf season. Play more than 2,000 courses, including over 50 right here in Wisconsin. And even that famous course where they hand out green jackets. Top tech simulators, great food, and the best Bloody Marys around. This is your year-round slice of summer. Bays start at just $35 an hour, Monday through Friday. Book your bay today at WisconsinIndoorGolfCenter.com.
Game days are here, and your car needs to look as ready as you do. Before you hit the stadium, surf to Tsunami Express Car Wash, the ultimate pre-game stop to roll in clean and confident. Our state-of-the-art tunnels treat, clean, protect, and dry every car to perfection. With 7 Milwaukee area locations, including our newest in New Berlin, we are wherever you need us. Sign up online, and your first wash is absolutely free. That's a $25 value on the house. Claim your free wash today at TsunamiExpress.com. Tsunami Express Car Wash. Wash, chill, repeat.
Your path to a degree should fit your life, not the other way around. At Lakeland University, you can personalize every part of your college experience. With a main campus in Sheboygan, evening classes across the state, and flexible online options, you choose how and when you learn. Just graduated high school, changing careers, juggling work and life, they've got options for you. You can even earn credit for experience you already have, or for the work you're doing now, saving time and money. Start customizing your future today at lakeland.edu/ESPN. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Lexi's the organizer, and thank goodness, because the closet that Lifetime Home Services installed for us in Baby Will's room, it is beautiful. It's amazing. The room is now complete. His bedroom is now ready for him. Lexi went in there the other night, organized it, all of his clothes in there, all of his toys. The room's complete, and it's thanks to Lifetime Home Services. And you might be thinking that you got that project, you got that renovation in your home, and you're wondering, man, I wonder if Lifetime Home Services can do that for me. The answer is yes. Their menu of service, it's unbelievable. They can do anything you can think of. Whatever it is, they can do it. Give them a call and try them. Because whether it be like a custom closet like us, full home renovations, talking bathroom or basement or kitchen, could be radon, cleaner air, could be custom closets like us, could be epoxy floors, cabinets, organization, whatever it is, Lifetime Home Services has a solution for you. That's because for over 30 years, families just like ours have trusted Lifetime Home Services to make their homes safer and better looking. They have earned their trusted solutions and lifetime results. Schedule today at lifetimehomeservices.com.
Kyle, Brust, and Nortman with you till 5 o'clock, leading into the Homer Hour with Professor Big Daddy J.A. John Anderson, who will be joining us at around 4:45. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line. We did go down memory lane as Brad had a babysitter who had never heard of Blockbuster, rightfully so, because she's 16. And you're 36, and we're finding those things that we all miss.
Dog,
it's
that
crazy.
It's so wild that when we were 16 and people who were like 40, they were born in what, the 70s at that time? Maybe 80s. Yeah,
No,
70s.
Are we just talking about the circle of life now?
No, I mean, yes.
So if my babysitter's 16, I'm 36, that's equivalent to us having someone being born.
60s.
I'm 1989, that'd be 1969.
Oh my
Someone being
gosh,
born.
it's a whole nother world.
It's a whole nother world.
That's crazy.
And the world
Okay, when you
changed
put it
more.
like that,
The world has changed more between these previous 20 years than the 20 years before
the
that.
70s to me seem like, oh my gosh, what was it like? And our parents and people,
He grabs the mics and leans in
No,
with
I'm
eyes.
serious. It's like, oh my gosh, what was the 70s like? Y'all did disco?
Can somebody call in and tell Kyle about the 70s and the 80s? 800-990-3776. I want to know too, to be honest.
Wild times.
Like,
Wild times.
Was life better that way, or was it better now with all the stresses and technology? And I mean, there's different
I would prefer
stresses.
if this is somebody over the age of 60 that actually lived in the 70s and 80s and was coherent.
It feels like life was simpler in the 70s and 80s.
Had to be.
Even the 90s when we were growing up, it felt simpler, right? No internet, just things are a lot simpler. Now it was connected and convenient, but that also comes with a dark side of being too connected.
Yeah, I think life was more simple back in the day, and I think it had to be better in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Like, I've lived through the 2000s and the 90s.
Except the Packers in the 70s and 80s.
They were trash. They were trash.
Could you, the Packer backer, live in the 70s and the 80s and endure the Packers?
If I had to go back into the future, right?
If I had to go
Just
back
like the
into
movie,
the future.
which you haven't watched yet.
And
You should.
I've seen that movie before.
I thought that was the initial KBN movie.
And again, I really would like someone from the 70s and 80s to describe life to us on the Carbless Talk and text line 800-990-3776.
Being the Kyle Walls that I am today, and I had to go back and live through 10 years of the 70s, I would lose my mind. I would be saying fire the coach fellas, I know how this goes. Fire him now. Fire Bart Starr immediately.
So
He's a failure on phone. I used to call home.
Imagine being 18 in the 70s and having to be worried about getting drafted.
Wait,
Dang,
Vietnam
that
was
just became real.
I guess it was
That's crazy.
had to be the early 70s because by the time, Papa Wallace came around, the draft was over.
Yeah, I don't know.
He was born in the 50s, so yeah.
Imagine being life is always more fun earlier. Ask the parents of the 60s. I think I see what he's getting at there. On the Carbless Talk and text line, Ed is not Chef Ed. Ed is 58, born in 1968.
57, I miswrote it.
1957.
Now this is
He's
perfect.
57, born in
Yeah,
68.
Because I'm 36, our babysitter's 16, and Ed is almost 20 years older than us. A whole nother generation.
We got a 20-year gap conversation coming.
Let's
Ed,
go.
you're on the Carbless Talking text line. At what part of your life did you love the most?
I love between 80, I'm going to say 83 and about the beginning, 89, 83 and 89, like 90. And the reason I tell you is this. Like, me and my buddy were just talking about that. Like, you might get a text, you're not a text, but a page. And you wasn't in a rush to go, you know what I mean? People knew, even if you paid somebody, it took time for you to get to a payphone. So y'all don't even remember, we used to put that little quarter. It was actually 20 cents. Put 20 cents or 15 cents, and you could call and talk to people. You'll pull up on a gas station. They got a phone. You just talk. Life was so much easier. But I will say this. I think that the youngsters today are just so much more advanced than we were. You know, when it comes to computers and just in general, dude. I think that I won't say they're smart. I think they had a potential to be a lot smarter. But what I will say is this, and even you guys' generation,
hey,
they are not as tough as we were.
Oh, the age-old generation versus generation question.
I will say these Gen Zers are softer than damn Charmin. They 100% are.
Yeah.
One thing that I've observed.
I mean, look at him. Put your face on camera.
So
this is Exhibit A in court. If I could picture.
Here is one thing I never understood. Before cell phones, before texting, so we're talking 60s, 70s, and 80s. How would you meet up with anybody?
What do you mean?
Like, hey,
well, he just said you got paged, and then you go to the payphone and you call them.
Plans.
If you get
they had house phones.
Let's say you get let's say we're all going to Summerfest together.
Okay, what time we meeting at Summerfest?
Well, or
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Okay, well, I'll see you
at
at
the
7.
drums.
Great.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'll see you at 7 at the drums.
Okay, what if there's traffic?
Okay, well, then
So
obviously
how long-
he's
I'll wait
probably
for you.
delayed in traffic. You had more patience back then because you understood. You didn't have that sense of urgency like, where are you?
What
I need
happens
you now.
when you go to the restroom, I go grab a carbless, and then all of a sudden, it's like, wait, where did we go?
Meet me at X.
You just walk
Meet
around.
me by this
I know, it's
beer
not that
stand.
easy, guys.
Dude,
Yes, it is.
You wander, you figure things out.
Everybody survived, Brad.
Yeah, but it must have been crazy.
Brad, you would have made
You'd
it
have to like
in the
look
70s.
at the stars.
Now he couldn't.
Figure out like landmarks.
He needed his butt wipe for him.
Yeah, and Brad, man, all the healthy food they didn't have back then. You struggle.
the dyes and all the.
Yeah, but they all survived.
They are.
Your parents are.
They're doing great. They're doing great. I think food.
It's getting worse. It's
I think
processed.
I think it's gotten worse.
It's even more processed.
I think
now.
it's gotten worse.
Y'all gonna get them bland Cheetos? They got the red dye-less Cheetos.
Oh, I did see
Good
about
for
this.
them.
Yeah.
Those are that dye's bad for you, boys.
If they taste anything like they tasted in Europe, I don't want them.
How much red dye do you think Strofe has consumed?
Oh my God!
He's drinking a Mountain Dew right now. It's probably got something in it now.
Do you hear that Pepsi came out and said they're going to move the dyes from like Mountain Dew and stuff?
Only yellow, no red.
What is
why stop there? That makes no sense.
I mean, what is yellow? It's a different color.
It's crazy that an ingredient is a color.
The John in
we're gonna put
Milwaukee.
blue
Yellow
in here.
5.
What does that even mean? How
John
can
in
you just put
Milwaukee. This
blue?
conversation right now, how do you meet up with people, is exactly why none of you could have survived in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, that's good comment.
Yeah,
That's a good
Brad.
I think Brad's in his own island.
It's harder than you think.
I'm closer to Brad. Kyle and Strofe would have done a little better.
Did y'all not go around the neighborhood and just show up to people's houses and be outside all day?
Yeah, but you're a kid.
When the street lights go on, go home. It's just like that as an adult, Brad. It's, hey, we're meeting at Summerfest. Meet me by X. Meet me by this parking lot. Meet me by this beer stand. There's this T-shirt vendor that goes on this street.
Bro, my anxiety couldn't handle that. I'd be like, are they coming?
That's the problem.
They're late.
Y'all soft
How long do I
too.
wait?
Nah, it'd be okay.
Kyle, Brad, and Ben are softer than Charmin.
I would agree. They remember Silver Spoon boys. Silver Spoon boys.
You guys think it would be way easier than it would be.
I guess,
in fact,
your parents didn't make you guys tough
disrespecting the
enough.
previous.
I guess the country club maid and assistant would always make sure they got to their family if they got lost.
Now you're getting me confused with the Nortmans.
Benny's lounging out at the member guest while his dad plays.
I didn't even know what a member guest was when he brought it up.
I didn't know what a member guest was.
I never heard of that either.
But sure you didn't, Brad.
Right,
Right,
Ben? We never heard of that.
I was afraid to go to a country club one time because I didn't feel like I could fit in.
Heading to a Milwaukee Bucks game. Make Potawatomi Sportsbook your stop and catch a shuttle to Five Surf Forum. After you purchase or bet anything at the bar or in the kiosk, a wristband will be given to you upon request. You will have to have that wristband when you board the shuttle. And the wristbands are not required for the return shuttles. Seating is limited on a first-come, first-served basis. Shuttle pickups and drop-offs will be at the annex next to the sportsbook. Shuttles begin 1 hour and 15 minutes before the game. Return shuttles begin third quarter and run nonstop after the game. Bet above the rest at Potawatomi, where everybody is welcome.
I'll be playing bingo. Big 52 tonight, 6
Not
o'clock.
how that works.
Heart of the Canal Street. Well, I'll
That's not a
find
number.
out how it works. I'll be doing some bingoing tonight at Potawatomi.
Bingoing.
And yeah, bingoing. I'll be
He's
calling
going to
off
crush it, clearly.
067 or no, 069. That's the one you wanted.
Both, 067, 069.
It only goes to 70.
All right. I cannot wait. Heart
It's
of the
in
Canal
15,
Street.
so B is 1 through 15,
Dude,
I is 16 through 30.
Strofe, they'll teach me today. I'll be there at 6 and they'll teach me. I don't need you to teach
31
me.
through 45, 46 through
Why didn't you
60.
do it?
Have any of you guys drank from a garden hose?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Of course.
Delicious. I wouldn't do it now, though. Oh, that lid. Probably why I'm how I am now.
Next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
He's a good guy. I couldn't believe y'all lost to TCU.
Yeah, you and me both.
Rough. On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Well, still dealing with an accident westbound 94 at 35th Street off on the right shoulder. So watch out for that. It's going to be a slow one from 27th Street all the way past that scene, all the way to Hawley Road. Eastbound side, still backing up from 84th Street to Hawley. Southbound on the bypass, we've got delays from the Zoo interchange past Greenfield Avenue. Lets up a little bit until you get to Lincoln, and then it stays kind of heavy all the way down through the Hale interchange to about Forest Home. Also seeing delays on the northbound Rock Freeway from Highway 100 into the Hale interchange as well. Traffic is brought to you by the Bartolotta Restaurants, providing memorable experiences for nearly 30 years. Get the perfect holiday gift this season, a Bartolotta's gift card. Purchase yours at bartolottas.com. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, chance of rain or snow mix, blustery with a low of 32. And tomorrow, mostly cloudy, windy, snow showers likely with a high of 38, falling to 32 by 4 p.m. Weather's brought to you by National Liquor Mart at 16th and National in Milwaukee. Packed with the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirit deals in town. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, where your satisfaction is their plan of action. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
It's ESPN Milwaukee's Brad Nortman here with some exciting news from my friends at Bank 5-9. Not only have they been named a top workplace for 16 straight years, but they've just won the prestigious Community Choice Award as the best bank in the Milwaukee area. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Not only do they have great products and services, but they truly live out their mission to make lives better. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check out the best. Visit bank59.com to learn more today. Member FDIC.
An ESPN Radio Extra Point with Chris Canty.
I don't know how much stock I'm putting in the 8-4 record for the San Francisco 49ers. I just don't. And the reason why is because of the unevenness around the quarterback position, especially with Brock Purdy. Last night, he struggled. And he struggled in this particular facet of his game, throws of 15 air yards or more. Last night, you're talking about him having 3 interceptions on throws of 15 air yards or more. This season, 1 touchdown to 6 picks on said throws. The previous 3 years of Brock Purdy's career, he's had 20 touchdowns to 11 picks on those same throws. So you go from a 2-to-1 touchdown interception ratio on throws of 15 air yards or more to a 1-to-6 touchdown to interception ratio. That's not going to be good enough to get San Francisco to where they want to go. That's not what they signed up for when they paid you all of that money. And that's not going to be the level of quarterback play that's going to help you overcome the injuries to Fred Warner and to Nicky Bosa. You've got to be so much better.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
This season, give gifts that are always a win. Island Resort and Casino gift cards, gaming and dining, poolside fun, and overnight stays. Gift cards unlock endless island adventures, like championship golf rounds on Sweetgrass and Sage Run, a blissful escape to the Drift Spa, and an unforgettable evening in the Island Showroom. To buy Island Resort and Casino gift cards, stop by the Island Club or call 877-ISL-SHOW now. You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Time now to hear from Alex Strofe. It's Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. Let's hit it. Wheel of Strofe.
It's time for the
Wheel of Strofe.
Another day. Another right time to spin the wheel of Strofe.
Oh,
come on.
What are you upset about?
I'm a buckaroonie guy.
No, I'm just kind of over the buckaroonie.
Another buckaroonie.
I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what it means.
Hijacked it from you.
No, I like it, so he doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't really make any sense.
That's exactly why it works.
Well, another day, another dollar.
Another
Turn
buck.
into buck.
Buckaroonie
is very show.
Yeah, but I'm not getting paid to do a wheel of Strofe.
Technically, you are. This is part of your job.
Ooh, he got you with that.
I guess that's a fair point. All right, another day, another buckaroonie, baby. Come
Just
on.
a buckaroonie, not a buck, but a buckaroonie, which actually means like nothing.
Yeah.
It's just fictitious money.
That wheel seems not.
Oh, another day, another push-up.
Start burning off those Thanksgiving calories.
Yeah, you're going to be so jacked for Thanksgiving. Your grandpa's going to be like, oh my gosh, Alex, where did all that come from?
Won't even recognize you.
We have
My grandpa is a Vietnam War veteran. I wish you would give him a little bit more respect when you impersonate him.
Oh my goodness, Alex, how did you get all that muscle?
We did
Damn,
learn.
Vietnam vets are 81. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm putting his grandpa age on there.
What we did learn is Alex Strofe's grandpa needs Alex Strofe to bring some Thanksgiving dinner.
Would you cook? Would you trust the meal that Alex Strofe brings?
No.
Would you
I've seen his food. It's very bland.
No, it's not. You made that up years ago.
No,
I'm a very
years ago. You stop sending us pictures of your meals because
I cook every night.
Well, keep sending the pictures then, so we can judge your meals.
How was the salmon picture?
The salmon picture lacked a little bit of.
I think it just blended in because I used a salmon seasoning that was the color of the salmon.
It looked like a very pale salmon, very pale.
I gotta find that picture because I use a bunch of salt and pepper as well on everything. So but you couldn't even see it in that picture.
Guys, you hear that?
Slap your mama.
This is salt and pepper.
Yeah, that's the house I want to go to for Thanksgiving. The salt and pepper
What
house.
dish are you most excited to cultivate?
Do you have a spices drawer or just salt and pepper?
Just salt and pepper.
It's not a drawer. It's a cupboard. I have a bunch of seasonings.
That's right. You got a bigger kitchen than
salt
me.
and pepper
I do.
to go to.
I do have a bigger kitchen than you. What?
So what are your go-to for seasonings for this delicious dish you're gonna?
Well, I'm making a ham, so I'm gonna make like a honey mustard glaze.
Honey mustard glaze. That's interesting. You
Or should I go
maple?
maple?
Maple sugar, brown sugar, maple
Yeah, brown sugar's involved in both of them.
Brown
I'm
sugar.
between which glaze I'm gonna do.
Don't do
maple
honey mustard.
fits a little more.
Is that more festive?
Yeah, you want that honey ham, that
I would
sweet
be
ham.
excited for a maple glaze.
Okay.
How you
maple
cooking
glaze
it? What you
is.
putting it in?
The oven?
Just the oven? Not like a slow cooker, big old slow cooker?
No, because I'm traveling, so it's not my kitchen that I'll be using. I'll be bringing all the stuff I'm going to use, but. And then I'm making mashed potatoes, which I've gotten really good.
How do you make
Oh my! This is the classic.
No, I've been
Wheel of
making
Strofe's gonna be really good today.
I've been making a lot of mashed potatoes recently.
How do you do that?
Okay, so I cut potatoes up a little bit, like I cube them a little bit, and then I boil them for, I don't know, 15
cube
minutes.
then boil. That's interesting.
I cube then boil just
So
because
wait,
it's
when you
faster.
take off the
hastens
skin?
the process.
I keep skinning my mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Wow.
Unless there's like a bad spot, then obviously I'll cut that off or skin that. But And then I boil. I then drain after 12 to 15 minutes, and then I add, dependent what I'm
do you use to mash them?
I have a masher thing.
Masher?
Yeah. I have a masher
How do you
thing.
make them? How do you get them to be whipped?
So it kind of depends on the type of mashed potatoes I'm making. So like for Thursday,
Stroke's deep in this.
Thursday,
I'm
I will
impressed.
likely use some sour cream, some cream cheese, and some heavy whipping cream. Just given the amount of mashed potatoes, I'm cooking for like 10 people. And then I'm gonna use chives. So probably some green onion as well.
Send it to me.
A little bit of garlic.
I want to see a picture.
Yeah, we want a picture of Thanksgiving at your grandpa's.
Grainy it is.
I'm gonna make the potatoes tomorrow night and then throw them in a crock pot so they stay warm for Thursday. And then I'm gonna bake the ham during Green Bay game day on Thursday. So I will be giving live updates on Green Bay game day beginning at 9 a.m.
I cannot wait. I want to see a picture of this.
Man,
it
Thanksgiving dinner by Stroke.
I don't know why you guys don't think I'm a good cook.
Because I've seen your food.
Yeah, we've seen it.
I also don't like that Homer walked in the room, Brad said, Thanksgiving dinner by Strofe, and Homer gave a giant smile.
Well, it's just remarkable because
he wouldn't eat it.
You know, I've seen you eat drink soda, nerd gummy clusters, and the thought of you cooking. Thought of you cooking a nutritious, delicious dinner.
He's only gonna put salt and pepper on it. Yep.
I believe in you, Stroh.
And you can wash it down with a nice car wash at Tsunami Express.
Oh, that's right. I mean, it will wash off anything on your car, and you'll be driving around just like us during this Thanksgiving weekend. And got to make sure your car is looking good as you're driving around. Tell your family and friends. And Tsunami Express Car Wash is the only place to go for that. It is the premier car wash location all around southeastern Wisconsin. More and more locations are opening up to make it more convenient for you. And they got a Black Friday deal that you cannot look away from. 10 is not just the number of the Green Bay quarterback, but it is also the first month of any Tsunami Express membership as long as you do it now through November 30th. Available in store for new members only. Go in there, go in store, tell them you want to take advantage of the $10 first month, and you can go over and over and over. Become a ceramic member just like me, because Tsunami Express, it's so good, it's going to make you want to keep on coming back for more. Interior, exterior wash, everything to make your car look like it just came off the showroom. Wash, chill, repeat with Tsunami Express Car Wash.
Professor Big Daddy J.A. John Anderson next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman.
DKB, they get all my love, all my energy, and all my time. I'll be danged if GKB and Craig not going to allow me to take my half-an-hour boo-boo. If I need to do that, they need to allow me to do that.
That's your whole lunch break.
I don't even take a lunch break. I work during lunch.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wilde and Tauscher, you won't miss a play.
This felt more like the team that we saw in weeks 1 and 2 than it did the last couple times that this team has been here.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Green Bay is incredibly good on defense, and when you factor those things in, you have an absolute drubbing. It was varsity versus JV.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
Goldsmiths are essential to running a jewelry store, but they're extremely hard to find.
Goldsmiths can repair jewelry, set diamonds, resize rings, and create beautiful, one-of-a-kind pieces of custom jewelry.
Most jewelry stores do not have an in-house goldsmith.
But Kessler's has 18 wonderful goldsmiths working in our 9 Kessler stores.
The average Kessler's goldsmith has more than 15 years of full-time experience.
And that's not counting all the apprentice goldsmiths and jewelry designers.
Our goldsmiths repair a lot of jewelry that we did not sell.
Bring us your broken jewelry and we'll bring it back to life.
When you see a woman with an extremely attractive, very distinctive engagement ring,
you can safely assume that it's a custom-designed, one-of-a-kind ring made by the goldsmiths at Kessler's.
When your relationship is special, you need a special engagement ring.
If you want something that's breathtakingly one-of-a-kind,
come to Kessler's.
For the location of the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Oh no, there's only seltzer left, and it's passionberry almond fruit? Who comes up with these? Kick the aluminum can to the curb and mix up a cocktail you actually want with Tito's. It tastes great, it's gluten-free, and it's available in a variety of sizes for your convenience. The flavor abilities are endless. Tito's Handmade Vodka, the official spirit of whatever you want to drink. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
It's time for the Marquette Minute on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings is the official viewing party location for Marquette road games this season.
Marquette got back in the win column, snapping a 2-game skid after holding off Central Michigan 85-71 at Pfizer Forum on Saturday. Senior guard Chase Ross was electric, scoring 27 points on 7 of 8 shooting, adding 7 assists and 2 steals. Here's head coach Shaka Smart after the game.
This was a baby step in the right direction. The growth mindset is incredibly important for this team because honestly, we have one guy, Chase Ross, is like a pretty darn confident guy out there, and then we got a bunch of other guys that are working their way into confidence and slowly but surely building that through experience.
With the win, Marquette improves to 4-3, heading into a Black Friday showdown with Oklahoma in Chicago.
This Marquette Minute has been brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings is the official viewing party location for Marquette road games this season. The next watch party of the season will be Friday, November 28th at 1 p.m. at the Pewaukee Buffalo Wild Wings. Check out the Golden Eagles watch party schedule at gomarquette.com/BWW.
Craving that crispy, cheesy, thick Detroit-style pizza? Well, now you got it with Screamin' Sicilian. Screamin' Sicilian delivers the crunch, the gooey cheese pull, and that light, airy crust that you love, all baked in its own pan for those crave-worthy caramelized edges straight from your home oven. You got the cheese, the pepperoni, multi-meat, or supreme. It's like dining out, but without the hefty bill. Find Screamin' Sicilian in your local grocer's freezer section. Screamin' Sicilian, Detroit style, thick, crispy, unapologetically screamin'.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Biggest moves you'll ever make, and if you're making a move like that, I want you to have a team behind you that knows what they're doing and they actually care, KBN Nation. That's why when you're ready, I want you to work with my friends at Citizens Bank. From the pre-approval process to closing, and even after you get the keys, they will be with you every step of the way. No runaround, no wondering who to call, no last-minute surprises. Just one trusted lender making the whole thing feel a lot less stressful. And get this, you can meet with someone in person or start your application online. However you roll, they've got you. So whether you're buying, refinancing, or just starting the dream, check out citizensbankwi.bank. That is citizensbankwi.bank. That's banking where you belong with Citizens Bank.
Joining us before the Homer Hour is Professor Big Daddy J.A. John Anderson. What's going on, John?
Oh, I'm just rolling home real quick to do this show. I apologize that I caught you in the car. And then I'm going to go out tonight to catch the undefeated Missouri men's basketball team.
A lot better than the Missouri football team that looked horrible against Oklahoma.
Oof.
John.
We like to think of that as offensively challenged, okay? I don't think we got to be that mean. Now that the Badgers have scored 23 points and you're all upbeat about it.
No, you can get. I mean, I'm not going to come to the defense of the Badgers right now. I mean, good for them, but a long way to go with what we were sold and what we were going to get. Now, you've lived a lot of life. Is that fair?
I would like to think so, yeah.
What was the best era of time that you've been a part of throughout your years?
In general?
In general, in life. What was the easiest, the simplest, the most fun that John Anderson looks back on? That was the best.
Kindergarten was great. I got to nap. They had snacks all the time.
What a great time.
Preach.
Right?
I guess from a 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s.
Let's see, what else? Early in my career was terrific fun, right? You're young, you got no money, so you don't have to worry about anything, and good friends. You're starting your way in the business. That was okay, Sports era wise, I don't know that I have a golden age because by the time the Packers really got good, I was out and covering sports, and it was a little different time. But early 20s weren't terrible at all.
You said 20s, huh?
Not like the 1920s. I'm not that old.
Oh, your early 20s.
Oh yeah, I heard it as the Roaring 20s.
No, I took it as his age 20s. Right. But John, we were debating on this show Who's more important to this Packer team this season, Micah Parsons or Jordan Love?
Can we play complementary football? How do you choose one of those? I guess in the end, always I would take the guy who touches the ball every single time.
Well, John, what about Malik Willis? What about the Malik Willis combination with Micah Parsons? I'm not saying I want it. I'm just saying I feel like the offense would be okay with Malik Willis, where the defense would fall off the face of the earth without Micah Parsons.
I don't want to go that I don't know that they'd fall off the face of the earth. They'd certainly.
Sir, let me help you. Last year at this time, they were 6th in the league in points given up defense. This year, they're 5th.
Giving up less points in total, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think
they
the
give
one
up
guy
less
touches
points
by one. Their defense is not that much better.
Well, the offense isn't very good either.
That's the problem, but we're not talking about. But Parsons so important. Why is the defense about the same as it was last year?
They're turning the ball over less, equalizing that, but Parsons is making up for any positive that the defense does have.
Oh, he is, huh? You don't believe he is? There was none of that last year.
John,
there was no pass rush
John, while
last
we're
year.
having this conversation,
they didn't need one apparently.
Obviously, John, this is a tease. John, do you think the Green Bay Packers defense has ascended to being elite?
Not yet. No, they're very, very good. They're very good, but I don't know they're elite. I don't know that you could win just the Super Bowl with them, like the Ravens did against, where they did it just with like you. And listen, I like Trent a lot, Trent Dilfer, who I got to know for many years here. But that team could have literally won playing 10 guys on offense or just the old wing tee. I don't know that this team has that yet.
Talking with John Anderson of ESPN, and I guess, do you know what you're getting into here with Homer? Because he's
definitely on.
He thinks the defense is being oversold.
Yeah, totally oversold.
Do you think
after they beat a team with the worst quarterback anybody's ever seen?
So what about the Eagles game?
I mean, it's over the course of a whole season. Pick and game. How about the games where they have no running defense? Their defense is not that much different.
They've allowed 20 points. They allowed 20 points or less in 8 of their 11 games.
They were almost exactly the same last year. Okay. I mean, I can't. You don't want to look at the facts. You just want to believe it.
No,
the facts are the numbers are the same.
No, the numbers may be similar, but your eyes also tell you that the defense seems much improved. Last year, you're talking about you literally have a 7th-round pick and a 6th-round pick at cornerback playing on that game where you got a guy, Kamal Hadden, that you never heard of, and you didn't see him make any mistakes. Why? Because the pass rush was there.
Because J.J. McCarthy is also bad. So you hear Kyle, you hear Homer. John, what do you make of that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I participating?
Yes. Yes, you are.
That was the salt, just so you know.
I would say I'm kind of like the guy that says that you can make stats say whatever you want them to be. I think they are an improved defense. I think they are a noticeably improved defense. I think that is a defense that is